Welcome back. My name is Jacob, aka Star Wars Collective, and this is the Hyperspace Hangout episode number 14. Oh my gosh, look at Connor.
It's like you're
Look
trying
at
to keep
that.
it together. What's wrong? You said we were all wearing masks. We're all going to wear helmets.
I
You're
forgot
not
where
wearing
is mine. It's up there. Oh my gosh. Look at that, dude. That is hilarious. Look at you. Well, welcome to the show, everybody. Welcome to the show. We had a new intro that we played for you just now. Hopefully everyone enjoyed it. Get a couple minutes to get everyone gathered and together. So, hey, we're here again, episode 14. I am joined with my buddy, co-host, Connor Colarusso. Welcome back, my friend. How are you doing tonight?
Good, man. How are you doing?
So far, so good, man. Just been waiting forward to this all week. So finally getting ready to chill out and hang out with you guys for the night. It's been, man, the last 2 days have just gone by so fast. I've had off, and so yeah, been looking forward to this, to say the least.
Awesome.
Yeah, man. And we are waiting for Cody, the Stone Mando. He did have a little bit of internet trouble, but he will be here very shortly. So,
Okay.
yeah, we'll be joined with him very soon, very soon. Let's go ahead and check in with chat here, see how we're doing. We got Hal Runner in here.
Hey, Hal Runner. How are you doing, man?
What's going on, Hal Runner? Hope you're having a good rest of your Wednesday night over in Arizona. We got Livo from the UK. Sup, guys? Can't wait for the debates and your opinions on the reveals. As always, I'll be catching the replay. Have a great stream. Right on, Livo. Really appreciate you, man. Always good to see you. Hopefully you enjoy the replay. And we got Mama Collective in here. She says, hello there, fellas. Looking forward to the debate. Have fun. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much for checking in. We got Galactic Artisan Customs in here. Hello there, everyone. Right on. Hello there, Eric. Hope you're having a good one. He says, this is a dope intro. Why, thank you very much. Appreciate that. A little something that I cooked up for the stream. So
yeah, that was awesome, man. That looked good.
Oh, thank you very much, man. Yeah, that was your first time seeing it. I know I kind of kept it under wraps. So we got Land Speeder Luke himself in here. We'll have to catch the replay. Have a great stream. Well, thank you very much, Land Speeder Luke. Appreciate you catching the replay. Replay gang is the best. We also got Stone Mando. I'm freaking late. Damn internet. dang you, Stone. You're banned. No, I'm just kidding. He'll be here very soon.
Because you guys live next to the mountains, I swear. Don't you guys both have mountains near you?
Me and Stoned? I'm not sure. We'll have to ask him when he jumps in here.
Is he in South Carolina?
South Carolina, yeah.
Yeah, lots of mountains over there, I feel like.
Yeah.
So I swear I'm below sea level, so I'm always all right, I feel like. I'm always all right.
We got Mama Collective, great intro. Galactic Artisan Customs, that is a dope helmet, right, Connor? That is cool, man.
Really?
Is that one of the Rebel pilot ones?
Yeah, it looks like one of the X-Wing. Yeah, one of the Rebel pilots even has a really cool X-Wing insignia.
That's badass.
It's over here. Sorry. Very small.
Oh, that is so cool. And the Rebel insignia too. And it's all weathered up and stuff. That is awesome, man. Wow.
I'm gonna put this over the mic. I'm gonna play some stuff. See if you can remember.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's Obi-Wan.
Cool is that? And it has. I put it on. I was playing it earlier. And it had like 20 different voice things. So a lot of it was R2D2, which was really cool. But like Red Leader standing by, all that stuff. So I thought that was pretty cool. Visor comes down. Yeah,
that's
original
so cool.
price was $80 for these things, but I got it for really cheap today. I couldn't believe that they had them for discount. So it actually is kind of cool. That's really
cool. That's one of your recent pickups, huh?
Yeah, that definitely counts as that.
Very nice. Good pickup, dude. Good pickup. Right on.
Now you got me into the buckets. The helmets are so cool. I want your Scout Trooper one. I need to get a Scout Trooper. That's so cool.
But dude, it's my favorite. It's so freaking cool. I just love it. It's such a good size too. Yeah. Nice, man. Right on. Well, we got everyone in chat. Stone Mando, yep, he's spitting. Hit that like button, everyone. I'll be in there soon. I'm so sorry. No worries, Stone. Take your time, buddy. Right now we have 6 people in here, so thank you to everyone hanging out during your Wednesday night. Welcome to Hyperspace Hangout live stream. Thank you to those who are tuning in while the stream is live. Also, much gratitude to those who are catching the replay. Replay gang is the best. And like Stone said, remember to like the video. All right. So, Connor, how's things been, man? How's the weather been over there by you? Before we get into, I want to save the topics like the news for when Stone gets in here. So we'll just kind of yap for a little bit. How's the summer treating you, buddy?
2 suns. It's like Tatooine over here. It's really hot. It's they had like a heat advisory for the past 2 days, which isn't anything new to us, but haven't been getting too much rain. So it's just extremely hot. When we're out at the parks, we're there like every day. Today we went to Universal and a little bit of like Disney outlets at the mall, but today at Universal we're going in from store to store just to escape the heat. It's hot, really hot. You have to stay hydrated, but
And
it's rough. You guys got to feel Florida heat. It's very different.
Yeah, I was just gonna say the humidity, man, is what really takes you down over there. I bet, huh?
Yeah, and I sweat a lot, so it like brings the moisture, pulls it right out of me. It's awful.
Corinne's
So it's
spitting.
bad.
She says
Oh yeah, it feels like
heat
112.
advisory feels like 112. Oh my gosh, that's insane, Corinne. My goodness, poor people over there just melting over there at the parks.
Yeah, I told you when we had like the other night when I was talking to you, I had the thermostat in the garage. It went up to 88. When it's just me sitting there like working, like 88. That's what it's like in a stagnant place. So it's just great.
So,
When your AC goes out here, you have to. There's 24-hour AC guys. A lot of those here,
yeah,
which is like a godsend if something happens, which we've used a lot.
yeah.
We like to keep it cooler out here, but yeah, so it's wild.
Surely those guys make good money. Those 24-hour AC guys in Florida.
Yeah, especially from us. They've gotten us a few times, but worth it. So worth it. You're
Yeah,
able to go to sleep, The best thing you can do if you move here is buy like a couple of window units, just one or two. They're not too much money, $300, and just have that on the side just in case your AC ever goes out. You can always plug that in and you're good while you
yeah.
get stuff on. So
That's
you're not like
a good idea.
if you're in trouble, people will take advantage of you. And like, I'm not even gonna tell you how much they made us pay the last time, but it's like they can get you.
Yeah,
Are you
an arm and
okay?
a leg, or
Yeah,
you're gonna have to sell all your figgies just to get the AC back on.
you're right. And they won't take that. They always ask, they're like, "Where are your kids?" They're always like, "Where are your kids? Are these toys for your kids?"
Yeah.
Every time.
Oh
So
my
funny.
gosh.
Like,
Galactic Artisan Custom says Florida heat is brutal, and he knows that. He used to live
he knows.
close to Connor.
Yeah, he lived past Lake Louisa down on 27, which is really just a few miles away from me. But especially where Lake Louisa is, that's where one of my best friends grew up. That's where I grew up hanging out at his house every day on the lake. So it's crazy to know that like he lived down 27. He knows that Walmart over there. Like I used to fish behind there. I know people that would hog hunt behind that Walmart. So that's a small world, man. Everyone moves to Claremont and down 27. It's such a nice area. It's getting built up now. There's a lot of traffic. Like we have friends that live in Claremont. When we go there, it's a pain to get in now. Things are changing.
Yeah.
It's getting very busy here in Florida.
Yeah,
But
I'm sure. That's
it's a
wild,
good thing
man.
for the economy, but bad for driving and bad for buying a house.
Yeah.
It's getting really packed here, that's for sure.
Small world though that you guys live close to each other. He says it's the
Yeah,
humidity
so
and the
weird.
alligators.
Absolutely. And they have them all where he lived. They're in every pond where he lived at, literally. I used to
Jeez.
actually hog hunt down there to the left hand. Like if you're driving from Claremont to where he lived, the left hand side, there's a place called Bradshaw Road or 5 Mile Road. That's where I do a lot of hog hunting and deer hunting out there too. So he
That's
lived out in the
wild.
boonies for Claremont, which isn't really
Yeah.
in the boonies. Still really
Yeah.
nice. Beautiful area.
Man, that's crazy. Corinne says you guys are full, so nobody be moving to that area.
It's fun to talk. Where are you from? Where are you from, babe? Tell them she's from
Gen X
Sweden.
Brian. Yeah, she's Swedish. Gen X Brian here. He says, evening chat. What's going on, GXB? Hope you're having a good one, my man. Always good to see you. Thank you for checking out the live.
Brian is from New York as well, right? He's from up north.
I'm not exactly sure where he's from, but I know that Hyper and our buddy Brian met up at a con the other day or the other weekend. So they got to live super close to each other. Yeah.
They got to be New England. Brian, I'm so curious. Tell us.
Yeah, Brian, let us know where you are at if you don't mind the general location of we won't dox yet, we promise.
It's too cold.
He said he's in New York, but not the city. Nice.
Is it upstate where all the cool people live?
Brian is cool, so he lives where he brings the cool to him for sure.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing up more north New York State. Yeah. So New York was cool. I've been to New York one time and I had a blast. So um,
Been to the city too when I was young. It was
and
amazing.
yeah, the city was amazing. It was cool. Definitely wouldn't be interested in living there full time, but it was phenomenal to visit. And I'm just checking to see how our buddy Stoned is doing.
Yeah, if you're a millionaire and you can get like a penthouse, that would be amazing. That'd be kind of cool. And I see that you like it, but it's really not much to do out there in the concrete jungle. I feel like I'd lose my mind.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's just so noisy and there's just so much. So but hey, we got an update from Stoned. He has a small internet outage in his area, unfortunately. So he's
Oh
going
no.
to join as soon as he can. So we're going to jump into some Black Series news so that we can kind of get the flow of the show going. We've been jumping up from 6 people to 10 people, and I don't want to keep people waiting. So thanks again, everyone, for hanging out with us tonight, Connor and I. Connor is the new co-host of the show, if I didn't already explain. So thank you again for Connor for being here. It really means a lot. He's into Star Wars. He's into dinosaurs. He's into NECA. He's into basically all sorts of figure stuff. So make sure you go check out his channel. It is linked below in the description. He's got a little over 817 followers, I believe, if I'm not correct. If I'm not mistaken, I think I'm
Yeah.
correct there. Okay, good. And makes a lot of great content. So make sure you go follow my buddy Connor if you're not already subscribed to Connor Colarusso. And with that being said, we're going to get into some Black Series news. So, first thing on the docket, Connor, I know we're both very excited about this because it was the only good part about the Acolyte is that's not supposed to be here. Hold on. There we go. There's the Stranger. We got the Stranger from the Acolyte, everyone. And the Stranger was basically the main protagonist in the Acolyte. It sold out so fast, Connor. I don't know if you knew this or not, but it sold out basically on Big Bad Toy Store and Hasbro Pulse. So I didn't pre-order it. It's just not
I
quite
didn't
going
know.
in my collection. Yeah, it sold out, man. Can you believe that?
I would have bought it if I pass it in the park. Then I'll definitely get it. Yeah, I can definitely believe that. He's awesome. He was really the only good thing about the show. His acting was phenomenal compared to everybody else's as well, and his helmet was awesome. Where's the gauntlets for his wrists? Are those added?
You can
Because I remember
see,
those were
yeah, I think you can see it on the left arm here. I
okay.
can't
I always
zoom
thought it was
in.
a tattoo for some reason. I don't know why. So
Mhm.
that's one of the gauntlets, or was it one or two? I don't.
I think he just had the one Cortosis gauntlet, and he could block it with a lightsaber. He could like
I
block
love
the
that.
lightsabers. That was so sick, wasn't it?
Like this, he held. So he used his other arm as like pushing it forward. That was really cool. I thought he was awesome, man.
Yeah,
I love.
he is
You should
awesome.
have told me. I would have pre-ordered him. When was
I
that?
know. I should have told you, man. That was I think it was this past Friday. So he sold out within like a day or two, and that's pretty fast. So
I really did like enjoy his acting a lot, and I thought he was a really cool character, and it was something that
yeah,
I've never seen before either. So that was
yeah,
really. And when I always thought that Bhaskar was the only thing that could kind of propel a saber. I didn't know that there was other materials and stuff like that too, and metals. So that's really cool. I love
yeah,
him.
yeah, man. I totally agree. You're totally spitting.
You're gonna hate
He
me though. I do wish there was a separate head sculpt. They need to give you more for the money. Come on, come on.
so there is a separate head sculpt. Actually, I don't have it in my photos here,
I didn't know that.
but yeah, there's the regular head,
Wait, is that what
and
you're trying to
then
tell me earlier?
yeah. So here's
I
the
thought you
second
said it only
photo.
came with one. Oh,
He's got his regular like the actor Manny Jacinto, I think is his name, and then you got the Stranger helmet, and it's a swappable head.
oh, that's awesome. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so finally they did a swappable head, and instead of going into a removable helmet again. So
That's awesome.
yeah, so
How much
let's
will he
go.
be? 45.
He was going for I think 24.99 on Pulse.
That's awesome.
Yeah. GXB says, "What the f? Connor doesn't collect." Obviously, that's a joke. Sold out on Amazon too. Oh my gosh, that's crazy! Holy crap! And yeah, Stoned is sold out, man. Yeah, the Stranger's sold out, which is crazy. I'm sure he'll go back up again. They'll realize how much money they can make if they
Did
put him back
anyone
up
in
for sale.
Did anyone in the chat pre-order him? Did Brian get him?
That's a good question. Yeah, chat. Let us know if anybody picked up the Stranger. Be interested to know. Galactic Artisan says he looks dope. Still haven't watched the show, but I want him for sure. Yeah,
Wait,
for
who's
sure.
that?
Galactic Artisan.
Oh, show's interesting,
You can be
but
honest.
he was great.
Yeah, he was the best part about the show for sure. And GXB says, great looking figure, but a pass for me ultimately. Yep. Okay. Right on, GXB. That totally makes sense.
Curious if Brian watched the show and if he enjoyed it, or
yeah, GXB, what did you think of the Acolyte? Let us know, buddy. Hal Runner says, it looks like he comes with 2 ponchos, a soft goods one and a plastic one on top of it. Gotcha. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, I guess if I go back to the picture, there's definitely soft goods on the bottom.
The top one looks totally hard plastic.
Yeah, you're right. It is hard plastic on the top. That's crazy. Wow. Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, GXB says go to Big Bag. He's available again. All right. Yay. He's back. He's back. Go and pre-order the Stranger, everyone, if you haven't and you want him, because he'll sell out again. No, that's no question. There's no question there. He'll sell out again. And Hal Runner says it's the only figure that he pre-ordered. Right on. Okay, cool, Hal Runner. Sweet.
It looks like he's standing without a stand. Look at that stance too.
Yeah, dude, he's got that freaking wide action. Yeah, man, he's just ready for some action to tear you up. So everyone, the Stranger is already out for sale. You can go and apparently get him again on Big Bad Toy Store. If you didn't already pre-order him, I would pre-order him before he sells out again, because it will sell out again. No question about it. And Hal Runner continuing to fill us in on some info. He says, yeah, under the top plastic piece, there's soft goods under there. Gotcha. Okay, so he's got like double layers of soft goods and hard plastic. That's cool. It kind of reminds me of Shock T, a little bit. So that's pretty cool. Nice. Right on. So, Connor, are you going to end up picking up the Stranger maybe after the show or something like that?
Yeah, I'll definitely do it.
Nice. And to answer your question earlier, buddy, Connor, GXB says, I watched it, but not a huge fan, to be fair. I was also disappointed with Obi and Book of Boba Fett as well.
Book of Boba Fett was, I feel the same.
Yeah.
There was that one cool scene in Book of Boba Fett, though, where that monster came out of the sand. It looked like something out of Ray Harryhausen would have made. It looked really cool. That was the only cool scene I liked. But yeah, when Mando showed up, it got better.
I do agree. And Sophie Thatcher, too. Oh, and we got knocking on the door here. The man, the myth, the legend himself. You can find his link in the description of the channel, so you can go and subscribe and follow him if you haven't already. We got the Stoned Mandalorian here. What's going on, Stoned Mando?
Can I come hang out with you guys? Hey.
Knock, knock. Let him in. Let him in.
Let me in. Dude, guys, I am so sorry. It was just so I was trying to plug up my fan because it's, as Connor was saying, living down us Southern boys, so hot, humid. Trying to plug up my fan, totally unplug my router. Then I'm getting everything together. Then Mrs. Stone is somebody that our internet service provider is saying there's an outage. So I'm just like, of course, literally, of course, right before I'm supposed to be on here. But I'm here now. How are you guys doing? I'm so sorry. I'm like, hey, chat.
Good. How are you?
I'm good, bro. Happy to be. I've been looking forward to this all freaking week, dude. Ever since Jacob asked me to, man. Just been. I work outside, so I've just been busting my ass here in the summertime, but. So I've really, really been looking forward to just hanging out with y'all and just talking some toys, man. Absolutely. I'm so excited.
Nice. Let's go, dude. Well, thank you for being here. So sorry to hear about the internet mess up. Of course, that's typical. Something would happen, but you're here now, so that's all that matters.
Absolutely, man. Sorry I stopped the momentum of the show. I'm on a hot spot right now. That's how crazy this is right now. My wife had to upgrade everything. Yeah. So it's just...
Shout out to Mrs. Stone, dude.
Shout out to Mrs. Stone. Absolutely, man. But I know y'all were talking about the Acolyte before I dropped out of the YouTube there. How are y'all feeling about that figure? Y'all pretty stoked about it? Crazy that it sold out. I did not know that. That's crazy.
Isn't that wild that it sold out, Stoned?
Yeah, big bet. Now to look at it.
Yeah.
So there it is again. The Stranger. Connor's checking Big Bad. GXB filled us in. Moderator GXB. He said that it's back in stock on Big Bad Toy Store, which is pretty sweet.
Okay.
So,
yeah, he's there. Yeah.
Oh shit! Nice. Sweet.
He's cool looking.
He is cool looking, man. That Cortosis helmet is epic. And did I hear y'all say that it's an alternate? It's an alternate head. It's not a
Yep.
removable helmet. Okay.
Yeah, man. Alt
Yeah,
head.
Jake
If you
told me
can,
that. That's awesome.
Sweet.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. If you can see in the
Rad.
corner, there's I can't zoom in because it's just an image file. But yeah, it's got like a black ball peg on the neck, and you just pop the
Awesome.
Stranger helmet on. So they're finally listening to fans, I feel like, and giving us
Yeah.
swappable heads, and that's just, to me, it just like, even though this figure kind of doesn't really fit in the collection that I'm building, which is mainly just OT and prequel trilogy kind of, I'm still like, man, how can I not get this? This is like Hasbro not revolutionizing, but like coming, like they're getting with the program. They're cooking,
Yeah.
you know, they're making some good stuff. So
Yeah,
Time to
bro.
evolve.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, man. So Connor, did you just order it?
I have it up right now.
Nice, I love it.
Dude.
Yeah, he's awesome, and I can see it being difficult to find him. $32 cents. I got it.
Nice, dude. Let's
Sweet,
go,
Like
Connor.
a lot. He's cool,
Yeah.
and that mask head sculpt is the only thing that's going to stay on.
Right? Doesn't
Sweet,
it look
dude.
so cool?
He's awesome.
Yeah, that looks
Yeah.
awesome, dude. Hell yeah.
So
I've been so busy I didn't even get to rewatch the stream. So I'm kind of like seeing this fresh, other than just seeing it like on Instagram and stuff. This is really the first time I've gotten to like sit and look at it. So
okay,
cool.
nice, dude.
yeah, bro. Yeah, this
Right
is
on.
fun, man. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm glad we're able to kind of go over it live and get your live reaction.
I'm happy to be here, dude. Thank you so much for having me and Connor, dude.
Of course.
Well, I know
Yeah.
Connor's the co-host. He's going to be here all the time, but yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
also new. It's like super new, so it's amazing. Thank you so much, man.
Yeah, man. Of course.
I feel the same way. It's you know,
Absolutely,
just,
bro.
coming on here as a friend, you know.
Hell
We
yeah,
got-
bro.
We got Corinne, Connor's lady, and instigating. Just mind, Connor. You know you want to. What- Bag secured.
That's a keeper right there. Nice.
Right.
Yeah, she's crazy. Too much stuff. Like it's amazing. Like especially after Jacob's incredible hot toy collection, Jacob's egging me on to get this, and then Corinne also sealed the deal with it too. And then I pre-ordered a really cool Predator hot toys. So I can't believe that.
Yeah. Sweet, dude.
Credit goes to both of them.
I had a feeling once I seen that revealed on the Hot Toys page, I was like, well, Connor's fucking cooked. He's done.
I'm
done.
happy that they, like
Yeah.
push me to get it because it looks unbelievable. It really
So-
does.
Connor, when was the last time they did a Predator Hot Toy? It's been a while. Sorry to get off track a little bit, but I know it's been a while, right?
So a Predator, I'm not that familiar with their hot toys. If they did, they probably would have.
Or the
No,
Alien?
I don't know. I'm not even going to guess, but I know Alien's hot toys way more.
Yeah.
I know those like Alien 1, Alien 2, and all the different variations of those that Hot Toys made. I mean, these are old Hot Toys, like 10
Yeah.
plus years.
Wow.
So I've never seen a Predator from them, and to see that face, like the updated face, even the new Aliens look good, but the detail I feel like is up there with that Predator. I've never had anything like that, so I'm pretty stoked.
You're gonna love it, dude. You're gonna freak out.
You know, it's still available for pre-order on
it
Sideshow.
came back. Yay! Oh,
It came
on
back.
Sideshow.
Man,
Yeah.
Oh,
it looks
Did you
so
order it
cool.
off of Big Bad, Connor?
yeah, Big Bad Toy Store.
Nice.
I wonder how much Big Bad got. They obviously didn't get much because it sold out pretty quick. But I'm happy
Yeah.
on one of them. That looks
Yeah,
crazy.
not to derail the stream too much, but we love
No.
our hot toys here, and we don't have any hot toys news, so we
How-
wanted to bring up the Predator that Connor
Yeah.
pre-ordered, and this thing just looks absolutely crazy. It's got separate rolling eyeballs, interchangeable mandibles, LED light up function, powered by
Dude.
USB, newly
That's-
developed body. So this is the 2.0 version of the Predator. They've done one before this.
Okay.
So
This
just
is gonna
so
be better, I'm sure.
this one's going to be better. Yep. It's going to be so freaking cool, man. This thing is amazing. I'm very tempted by this, but I don't really need to collect outside of Star Wars. Sorry, go
Are you
ahead. Sir.
guys are y'all a helmet or a non-helmet display? What do y'all think?
Ooh, it's so hard, dude. The helmet looks sick, but look at him. That's just so iconic right there.
Dude, yeah. It's nasty, bro.
Yeah, I
That's
like
how I
that.
have my NECA figure displayed. He's holding his
Nice.
That face right there is like when he's looking at Arnold after he takes off the mask, you see his mandible kind of kink out. Like it's a real living thing. I like that. I like it with the mask too. With the LED is really cool. Obviously, you don't have the LED on very much, but the mask is iconic. But I love the scene at the end because Predator's one of those really few movies where it goes from one movie and turns into another one. It starts out as this 80s action movie with all these big 80s stars, and they're fighting all these drug lords and stuff in Colombia, and then all of a sudden it turns into a science fiction movie at the end with like the best special effects you could have ever imagined. I mean, the thing that is what it looked like back in the 86. It looks so real. So I'm really happy. Thank you, Jacob and Corinne, for pushing me.
Of course, dude. Yeah, you're gonna love it. It's gonna be your favorite thing in your collection, without a doubt.
It looks crazy, but yeah,
can't wait to see a review.
I know, right, Stoned? That review is gonna be great.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to see Connor's review on that. That's gonna be so good, dude. Cannot wait.
Right. A year from now.
Yeah, I know it's probably going to take some time for sure, man.
Yeah, it will for sure.
Rebel Scum 420, hey, buddy.
Oh, we got Rebel Scum in here. Let's see. What's up, Rebel Scum 420? Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you joining and hanging out during your Wednesday night with me and my buddies here.
Yes, thank you.
Corinne says, when does it release? It's so far out. Expected to ship, Corinne, April 2026 to September 2026.
Oh, it's that far out. Okay, damn.
Yeah,
you were right. You were right on the money, Connor. A whole year. Yeah. Damn.
I've waited like that before, though, for many things. There's many things that I've waited a year for. It's crazy, especially Godzilla stuff. It's always the Godzilla stuff that takes forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
sure.
It's
quick, so a lot of the other stuff.
Hell yeah, dude.
I love me some Nanmu. So, guys, keeping it with the flow of the show, moving it right along here, we got the next release from the Hasbro SDCC stream. We got none other than, I think Stone's going to be stoked on this one, Asajj Ventress.
Oh, yeah.
And the, isn't this her assassin disguise, Stone?
Exactly. So this is when, in the part of Clone Wars, that she becomes a bounty hunter, and she starts working with, basically, there's a part where you see her work with Boba and Bosk and Dengar, and this is that outfit. It looks so. Is it me, or do the lightsabers look a little pinkish purpley?
They do look a little pinkish purpley. Aren't they supposed to be red?
Yeah, they're supposed to be red still, and it's just like, now granted, she refrained from using her sabers as much, obviously because she was trying to hide or whatever, but maybe it's just the pro. I've never seen a promo pic of red sabers look that off before. It's just so weird. But maybe we'll get it in hand and we'll be like, okay, it's just the pictures, but
yeah,
when I'm looking at it, I was like, damn, that's not red at all. It's so weird. It looks cool, but
yeah, she's got like almost like a fluorescent kind of pinkish red kind of blades, which are weird, but yeah, it's cool. It does come with a helmet, so she comes looking all badass.
That's actually really cool.
Yeah, isn't that sick, Connor?
Yeah, that looks great. Is uneducated here. Is she a Night Sister or no? Is she a Dathomirian?
She's a Dathomirian. That's right. Yes.
All right, cool.
Yeah. You're right, bro. I think she's technically still a Night Sister as well, because she is a Dathomirian female. I think that automatically qualifies her to become that makes her a Night Sister. And but then again, I don't know. That's a good question, Connor, because she doesn't use, or at least I don't think that she uses Dathomirian magic, so I'm not sure. That's a very good question, though. But she is definitely Dathomirian for sure.
It looks really cool, and with the mask, especially. Either way, I think that outfit too. Is it soft goods too? But they look great.
Looks like a soft plastic, I think. What is it, Jacob?
It looks like soft plastic, so that's right up my alley.
The animated Rebels.
Clone Wars is from Clone Wars. Yeah.
Yep. A little bit of the later, like sometime after season 5, I think you'll see her in this outfit. Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
So for me, guys, what I've been doing is, and I know it's probably not the thing to do, but I've been mixing some of my prequel trilogy stuff with like the Clone Wars figures. So like I have Savage and like the Clone Wars Mace Windu and Yoda and the Obi-Wan and stuff like that. So this might actually be fitting in with the collection because it's kind of Attack of the Clones. You could kind of fit it in between Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith. So
yes, sir.
Boys, what are you thinking? Connor, are you picking this one up? Let's
I just
ask
think
you
it's
first.
really. If I walk past it, I'll probably get it just because with the helmet, she looks
Yeah.
awesome. Looks
Right?
very alien too. The face looks good.
Yeah,
I
her
love
face does look really good. I think this is the best Asajj that we've gotten so far. That head sculpt looks fire. It might just be a reused head sculpt, but I think I don't know. Actually, I'm going to say I do not know. Stone,
I
what are your
think,
thoughts on this?
yeah, I think you're right, bro. I think it is just the same old reuse head sculpt. And
Okay.
to be honest, man, while we're just kind of talking about it, I feel like they could use that head sculpt and just put another little cap piece of hair and give us that Tales of the Jedi. Because like that Asajj Ventress is actually just it's such a good head sculpt, man. It's a really good of matching her over because sometimes with the animated characters and they bring them over to the live action, the realistic photo reel can kind of be a little weird. But like Padawan Ahsoka, Ventress, those are two animated characters that are at the time purely were, and there was no live action of them. The carryover was so well from like the source material to the action figure. Like it looks like the character. And Ventress is just I'm pretty sure that's the same one. Unless maybe slightly updated photo reel, maybe. If anything, but like a little bit crisper paint app or something. But yeah, I believe it's the same. I like the little kind of like blue. Her armor's almost got like a really like light metallic blue to it. And hey, Carbonites, by the way. How are you,
What's
man?
up, Carbonites? Thanks for dropping in. Hope you're having a good evening.
Absolutely. Thank you. But yeah, well, I like it's just a cool look, man. And I just really like Ventress is a very interesting character to me. I like to see like a good person have a fall, then watch them climb back up the mountain, and just a cool character, man. This looks so cool.
Straight up, dude. You're spitting. This is another one that Hasbro straight up cooked on.
Yes, sir.
And I think that it's probably going to be an addition to the collection for sure. If I can find room, I was telling Connor, I'm getting filled up over here on my stands, and I'm thinking I need to get some more. That's a whole nother story. So we got Asajj Ventress here. She is up for pre-order on Hasbro Pulse and Big Bad Toy Store, going for $24.99 on Hasbro Pulse. And I think $27.99 on Big Bad Toy Store. So everyone, if you haven't already, go and pre-order the Asajj Ventress Bounty Hunter costume. That's what we got right here. And next up, we got Anakin Skywalker and Clone Captain Rex. And this one is a little bit of a controversial one just because it's basically a repack of two figures. And you could basically make your own clones of the clones of the Republic 2-pack if you wanted to, just by buying these two figures separately. So pretty easy pass for me. I don't plan on getting these figures, although they are Clone Wars kind of era. Oh, actually, no, these are from Ahsoka. So
okay. Yeah. I was like, no, you're right. But then I was like, oh yeah, you're that's right.
Flashback
it was
Ahsoka, or
it was
Go
ahead, Jacob.
Wasn't it like the world between worlds? Like it was basically like a flashback. Was that what you were going to say? Yeah.
Yeah, essentially it was a part of a have you watched Ahsoka yet, Connor?
Yeah, it was a long time ago. I actually really loved that one.
Okay.
That was awesome.
If you remember where she was going into that weird like in between realm, it's like called the world between worlds.
Yes, I think I remember.
Yeah,
watching it as like a memory. I don't.
Yes, you're right.
I have to go.
Yeah, but it's technically it's from. There's a scene and it's literally like 10 seconds, not even that long, and you see Rex in the background.
Right? Does it show her as a kid, or am I getting that from something else?
No, bro, you're right. You're absolutely right. Yeah, man.
Cool.
And this is like so. They're kind of and this actual Anakin, this General Anakin Skywalker, was actually with the soft goods. Obviously, it's on the old school. It's on the 2020 buck that came out with for the Target exclusive version on the single card for the Clone Wars anniversary. But it did. Obviously, it had slightly different shoulder pads. It did not have the soft goods, and obviously, it's got the new updated head sculpt. Probably love you. But now with this one, obviously, it had the new head sculpt, the soft goods, the new slightly smaller shoulder pads, and it's basically just to I guess it's like what Jacob said. I don't want to get too into it. This Rex is from 2019, and while this is a very like wanted figure and a very highly like respected figure in the line, it's just got a reissue last year, and then this Anakin just came out this year, and then they throw them both into a 2-pack. Now, granted, it's a great 2-pack. Like, it's two characters that it is literally the perfect 2-pack, but it's just weird that they did it before they did the single release versions. It's just. And then another thing that's still Hasbro doing that scummy weird shit is somebody at Hasbro is taking the time to Photoshop the pins out of these figures. So people that aren't in the collecting community like us three guys are, they're not aware of the little nuances of stuff like this. And they look at this and think, oh, wow, look, they have a Captain Rex that's pinless now. When no, it's actually not. They're going in and it should be considered a form of false advertisement. I don't know how they get away with that, because like they're sending out these are promotional pictures and you're advertising like, here, this is our product. We want you to buy it. Hope you like it. But you're altering the product in the picture, and then when you order the product, you get it in hand. It's something different. That's false advertisement. So, like, while they're still taking the time to Photoshop out these, it's just wild to me, man. It makes no sense, and they've been doing it for years now, and it's just extremely slimy. It's just one of those things. I don't know if it's ever going to stop, but it's something that I will point out every single time when I see it. It's just. Because for a second, dude, I thought the same thing. I was like, yo, it's a pinless Phase 2 Rex. Let's fucking go. And then I started doing a little bit of reading and then just found out. I started looking at the belt and the soft, because I was like, no, this is the same old 2019 Captain, which it's a fine figure. I have one sitting right. I love this figure so much. It's an awesome figure. But it's just like, don't tell people or advertise something as something that it's not. That's when I get upset about it. Hey, R2Drew2, how are you, man?
Yeah, what's up, R2Drew2? Thanks for dropping by and hanging out with us on your Wednesday night. And yeah, not to cut you off, Stone, but GXB did correct me. I was wrong. It is Rex and Ahsoka was Phase 1. This is the Phase 2 Rex. So yes, Stone is correct.
So they weren't screen together.
I think that's what Howlrunner said. He said these two
versions were not on screen together.
Brian said that. Okay.
So, right there in the comment at the end, like these two versions were not on screen together. That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
Well, there was one scene where they're it's the Battle of Christophsis, and it looks like Geonosis, and Rex is in the background wearing the Phase 1, the original Phase 1 helmet and armor. But then there's another flashback of the Siege of Mandalore, which at that time there's already been a 3 to 4 year time span throughout the Clone Wars. So now they've already transferred over to the Phase 2 armor. So that second part in the Siege of Mandalore, Rex was actually in the Phase 2 armor as well. So he was actually Phase 1 and Phase 2 in the Ahsoka show.
That's crazy.
It is. So it's just weird, bro, because we just got that new Captain Rex, which, and by the way, Jacob, when we sending out, that was your giveaway last month. I got that to you, coming to you soon, bro. They just gave us that badass Phase 1 Rex that was pinless and on the 2023 buck. Like, it looks so good. Why couldn't they like kind of retool it and kit bash and give us the Phase 2 on that newer mold? Like, it's just, I don't know, man. It's just so crazy, but it's a cool 2-pack. Yeah, it is, bro. It is.
But it is a cool 2-pack, like Stone is saying. You're straight up spitting, Stone, by the way. For those who want it, it's going to be interesting. It'll, I think, be going for.
I was about to ask how much it is.
$44.99, I think, on Hasbro Pulse.
Okay,
let me double check here.
That's pretty good, and I will say, because that's below retail. You're talking about a figure that would be $24.99, if not more, depending on where you buy. It might have a little bit, a couple dollars on it, but you're getting both these figures for under retail. If you bought these figures separately, that'd be $50, and they're giving you the set for $44.99. That's pretty fair, man.
Yeah,
I think that's okay. That's awesome, man. Like, for people who don't have either one of these figures, this is a perfect set. Like, I would never tell someone to not buy this. It's just I have to point out the things that I think are wrong with it. But other than the photoshopping thing and them being like it's a very late, weird time to do a 2-pack, this is an awesome set, man.
Yeah,
it's a great looking set.
And I do think the Rec sculpt on this looks better than the Rec sculpt on the new Phase one. That's
Oh,
like
okay.
for sure. That's just my opinion though.
Yeah.
But that's for sure what I think.
Oh, dude. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the 20. Oh, by far, Jacob, you're spitting. I totally.
Right?
Yeah, bro. It is so much better than the new one. Yeah, I
Let's see.
agree. I
Should
totally agree.
See, there we go. Now it's a little bit of
Mhm.
a more of a up close up to his face. So
Yeah.
yeah, interesting set that they're doing this. Someone said, I think it was Galactic Artist, and he said this set will be going on sale. I bet.
Yeah, and then he said something about the Enoch pack when that went on clearance with the Night Trooper. That's true. That one went on sale pretty fast.
Yeah,
It did go on sale pretty fast.
how long did it take before the Enoch pack went on clearance? I remember I got that pack for like $13 or something like that.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheap as hell, man.
Wow.
Dude, it went when Walmart was on their Black Friday shit last year. They went, dude. They were selling the fucking the Micro Series, the Micro Galaxy fucking Ghost for $15, and it's $50 retail. Like Walmart was doing crazy shit last year, man.
That's
They
crazy.
must have had an overstock like hell and just wanted to end it out with the fiscal year or something. It was crazy, bro.
100%. I got some
Crazy.
great deals on through Walmart of last year. So
oh yeah, bro.
Let's see. So moving it right along, boys. That was the third addition to the Hasbro stream for new releases, newer, I guess, kind of ish releases. But one new release, one peak release that we got is none other than Jango Fett.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Finally.
sir. Let's freaking go. I didn't even know that I needed this when I was looking at my shelf. I was like, oh, Django next to Count Dooku and the Super Battle Droids. Like, that's perfect.
Yeah, man.
So can't wait. This is just insane. Brand new head, newly tooled body.
Yes.
I just don't know what else I can say about it. It just looks absolutely incredible. We got looks like obviously a removable helmet, but that is fine. And I mean, it's a Django head sculpt. They've been doing it with clones for a long time, so I mean that is what it is. It's fine. Would it have been nice to have a removable head or alternate head, just like the Stranger? Sure, but this is still absolutely amazing. Probably the only downside to this whole figure release here. So, Connor, we got Jango Fett, dude.
Isn't it just reminds me so much of the. Did you guys ever play the Bounty Hunter game on PlayStation 2?
I didn't get the.
That was awesome. I grew up playing that game, and you fight like a Reek and one of them, and I'm pretty sure you're Jango Fett.
You are. You are. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that game was
awesome.
Amazing for what it was back in the day. I have a soft spot for Jango Fett.
Would you pick this one up, Connor?
Yeah, I think it's cool. You can put some super glue on his head and stick the helmet on there forever.
And something that's cool too, Connor, is like Mandalorians. They ride you know what the Mythosaur is, right?
Yeah.
Just all the cool animals you have. Imagine like Django or like just riding one of your random.
Right.
You know, that'd just be sick, bro. Yeah.
Right. That's why we need a brand core. That'd be amazing.
I know, dude. You're spitting, man.
Oh yeah, well at least we got the power of the Force Rancor.
Damn straight. Mine's laying back here somewhere. Damn, I got the power of the Force, baby.
So Jango Fett, it's just so peak. I pre-ordered this as soon as I could. So I'll be getting this from Big Bag of Toy Store whenever it arrives. So freaking excited.
Is this the first time making one? A Jango?
No, I don't think so. But GXB, he says, Jango has been missing from my collection. I bought a loose one at the toy show last week, but I also pre-ordered this one for sure. That's so yeah, they've made one other one before Connor, it looks like, according to Brian. So that's pretty cool. Right on, Brian. Hopefully you enjoy your Jango that you just got, and I'm sure you'll enjoy the new one even more when you get it. How runner. I passed on this one hard. Yeah, Galactic, he's released twice. Nice. Thanks for confirming, buddy. Heck yeah. Hal Runner, you're crazy, man. So GXP, I mean, so boys, we're I think it sounds like we're all picking up Django for the most part. I mean, I don't know how you could not. It's just absolute peak. Hasbro cooked yet again. They've just been saving some good releases for us for this. This is so exciting, man.
I think 2015 was when we got Django, and that is one of the worst figures in the line. It does not stand up. It's all the rocker feet. The feet have a really weird sculpt of the boots, and it's just a rough figure. You can't even get below like 145 degrees on the elbows. It's just a really outdated figure, and the face is not good on it. This is just amazing, dude. It's so cool, and it's in the Attack of the Clones box is so epic. I'm so excited to see what this feels like in hand, and I'm also curious if the holsters, his pistol holsters, the West Star 34s or 35s, whatever they're called. I wonder if they're glued to the legs or if they're overlay. I really hope. I just prefer the overlay, man. I feel like it makes it more realistic because, like, if you were strapped and putting you on your undergarments, then your armor, then your bandolier, like it makes sense for it. Yes, exactly, Jacob. Just like that.
You can move it and get them into the poses that you want, not to cut you off, Stoned.
No, you're good, bro.
Okay, the overlay is the way to go for sure. Yep. That's without a doubt. So hopefully it's an overlay so you can move around and move them and pose them because that's like it does. Connor, it does kind of look like it, yeah. So Rebel Scum is spin. Should have given us the Django with a child boba and a 2-pack.
Oh, Rebel, you're spitting, dude.
Dad,
yes.
Use the Omega. Here.
Dad, Tone Wee's here. Dude, use the Omega Buck. They already have like a small child. Just use the Omega Buck and pop a different, retool it a little bit and pop a baby boba head on that thing.
Yeah,
man.
Dude. 100%. That'd be
Rebel
so
Scum
sick.
spitting. Hell yeah.
Right.
Dude.
Yeah, Poncho Django and Boba. That would be dope.
And his poncho, damn it. Crazy that TVC. Oh, I'm sorry, man.
No, you go ahead. Go ahead and read that one. Actually,
no, I'm sorry. I'm so used to. I'm just helping Jacob out here. By the way, I do want to say thank you to him for inviting me and Connor on, and thank you to everybody for hanging out with us tonight. Howard says crazy that TVC had to pay deluxe prices for this, while this is just a regular back. Yeah. Good point, dude. But then, dude, you look at what all TVC got with it, though, and it kind of makes sense. It's still really expensive. You're absolutely right, Howard, but they also got a bunch of shit, bro. They got a bunch of cool shit.
Yeah, they do, actually.
The long grapple rope. They got the fucking blast effects. They got a bunch of shit, dude. But you're absolutely right, Howrunner.
Yeah, absolutely right, Howrunner. Rebel Scum 420 says, you're not wrong. I can make the custom and most likely will now that we're getting an updated Django. Okay. Right on. Very
damn
cool.
Straight. Hell yeah.
Nice. So that's Django Fett, everybody. So exciting.
Yes.
Very
finally.
Cool.
Finally.
I want the aliens from Camino. I used to have figures of that. I think it was Power of the Force.
Kaminoans. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool, Connor.
That'd be fun. I don't remember who made them back in the day, but they definitely did have them. That'd be cool. They need to bring that.
Yeah, they did have them. I think it was still Hasbro at the time, but they had what was called Saga Collection. And then it was I think it was actually just Saga Collection that had the Kaminoans. I could be wrong on that, but dude, could you imagine a Kaminoan in the Black Series with the 6-inch scale? That would be like cool. Super tall. Yeah, absolutely, man.
That might be taller than Malgus.
Bro, I think they would be, honestly.
Yeah.
They're just so giant, very interesting creatures.
Yeah, they are. That'd be sick. We'll hopefully get a Kaminoan one day eventually.
Just give us Nalase, Hasbro.
Yeah.
Easy. Nalase or Lamasu.
Two
easy ones.
Yeah.
Easy ones. He's so cool, bro. This is so peak, man. This looks so great.
Yeah, everyone go and snag Django. $24.99 on Hasbro, probably about $27.99 on Big Bad Toy Store. So go and get that peak. Speaking of peak, boys, moving it right along with the flow of the show, we have our last release of the SDCC Hasbro panel stream. We got Peak Bespin Duel, Vader, and Luke. Guys, I might be in trouble here because with the Annie and the Obi, the Bespin Duel, Vader, Luke, if they keep coming out with this stuff, man, I'm not going to have any room on the shelves. I'm going to have to get rid of all these Black Series here and just
Redo
do
it.
dioramas or something like that. This is just, God, it's so cool, man. It's just so cool. Not only are we getting like the whole stage, setting the stage. Yeah, we're getting a new Luke tooled head, which is just incredible.
Yeah.
A new a new body. He's got like a new outfit and everything. We're getting the classic Vader, I think from Empire Strikes Back with the butterfly joints and a wired cape as well. This set is just going to be absolutely insane. So, and I don't think it's going for very much either. I think I just closed Hasbro Pulse, of course, but I'll pull it up again here real quick, boys. Give me 1 second.
I guess.
I forget. I want to say it was like was it 80 or 90 or something like that?
Oh, really? Holy shit.
Let's see what
it was
what do you
surprisingly
think,
cheap.
I thought that was a lot.
Oh, really?
That's good.
See, I saw that. I thought it was going to be like 110.
His face looks awesome. He looks like he's all beat up. He looks
$70.
$70, boys.
Holy shit! That's
it's kind of like the sweet spot. Then I feel like because you get the pieces too. So that's awesome.
Absolutely, man. Like, because the two separate platforms that they're on, or the platform in general, you gotta think you're getting 2 figures. That's $50 easily. So then for another $30, you're getting the I feel like that's more than fair. And I just this is the kind of shit that Black Series collectors have been like waiting for, is more world building elements, so you can actually not only have the character representation, but to actually like build out and recreate the scenes from the movies. Like, this is just, honestly, y'all, I don't even have these 2 sets in hand. The fact that we got a brand new retooled Bespin Luke is one of my top 10 wants out of the Black Series, because the older one, I forget when it came out, like 2018 or 19, it's a little dated. This is just sorely needed. And it looks like Jacob was saying, the new head sculpt looks phenomenal, because we all know how hard of a time the Hasbro gets with Mark Hamill's likeness. And this just, they knocked it out of the park. New body. We're getting the Empire Strikes Back. Darth Vader, like Jacob says, got the butterfly joints and all that good stuff. I feel like between this set and the Anakin Obi-Wan set, I feel like, and maybe it's just my nostalgia, maybe I'm just getting hit in the head too hard from nostalgia, but I feel like once we get these in hand, I really have a feeling that those are going to be like 2 of the most like important and crucial and maybe like best sets in the entire line, bar none. I feel like this is like golden age right here.
Golden age, dude.
Yes, bro. Like for real. Like, look at that, dude. Look at that.
Yeah, it's just,
man.
It's just insane. Let's see, going back to
the tattering on his like, clash effects.
Yeah, the clash effects you got, dude. And then this Vader too, by the way, is just totally. There we go. Streaming. There's the right screen. The Vader looks so good, and I know we all kind of want a brand newly tooled Vader, but this is the best version of Vader that we're gonna get unless we got a new version. So, pretty freaking cool. With the wired cape too, boys. With the wired cape.
Crazy, dude. Crazy.
Does Luke's hand come off? Does Luke's hand come off?
Yes, I saw a picture somewhere. It does.
Wow, that's crazy.
It's so cool.
That's the scene I want.
Hell yeah, dude.
Right?
Absolutely, man. The wired cape is just like, as the kids say, is peak, dude. This is like, that Vader is one of the characters the most deserving of that kind of attention. And like, y'all know that Ronin set with the little droid? I almost picked up that just because it was the wired cape, and that was like a first time. It was like you didn't want to say revolutionary earlier, Jacob, but like maybe like it's kind of historical for the Black Series. It's the first wired cape or soft goods in the line, and it's just like McFarlane. They be selling their figures for like $20, $22, $23, and they do more wired capes all the time. So it's like, why hasn't Hasbro started doing that? And I feel like they're clearly dipping their toes into it more and more. And this just looks like it's amazing, dude. Like I am so infatuated with where this line is headed, dude. I honestly feel like this line could easily go for another 5-10 years, and I'm not even joking. I feel like they're just oh my god.
100%, without a doubt. They have so much that they can still do, and it's been going on since about 2013. So we've already been going for 13, 14 years or so. So, I can definitely, like you said, see another 5 to 10 easily. We still need 9 we still need new Gunray. We still need an actually good General Grievous from the Black Series. We all know the SHF one's going to be fire, but we still need TBS to pony up and do something good quality, which I think they will eventually one day. But between the Revenge of the Sith and then this Bespin set, it's just like they're absolutely cooking, and it's blowing my mind and really making me rethink my collection, to be honest. I'm like, if they keep doing this stuff, I'm just going to want to do these kind of diorama style things and not have like acrylic risers full of OT and prequel trilogy and stuff like that. So
yeah, bro.
Yeah, man. Galactic Artisan says, oh, sorry, go ahead, Connor. What are your thoughts?
Where's Lando Calrissian?
Where's Lando?
Calrissian. He used to have figures. The Black Series made him, right?
Oh yeah, they made a couple of versions of Lando. They have General Lando, Skiff Guard Lando.
He's wearing like a red cape or something. No, I don't know if that was him.
Yeah, I think he's got his like blue or purple cape on.
Okay.
For the General Lando,
Send me a picture later. I wonder if I walked past it a long time ago. Just didn't realize.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Galactic Artisan's hilarious. This opens the door for us to get Darth Jar Jar with a wired cape. That'd be epic. And ESB Vader's going for 47 in Galaxy Box. All right, damn, that's a pretty good price.
Yes, that's crazy. That was one of my first figures. Was the ESB, and the ESB with the butterfly joints is just the way to go, man.
Yeah,
and I like the open chest plate too.
Yeah. Let's see if I can get a picture of the Vader and the open chest plate. There we go.
So cool, man. So cool, dude.
Yeah, it's absolutely awesome. We're so excited for this. This is amazing. It's a Hasbro Pulse exclusive, going for $69.99. 2 figures and 23 pieces included.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's wild, man. That's so cool,
man. It's going to be awesome. So exciting, boys. So hopefully we're all able to pick this up, and if we want to, it sounds like we can. We just got to slap a pre-order down. So, very cool, very exciting. Well, boys, we went through all of our news, all of our STCC Black Series news. That was pretty awesome. We got some peak stuff. We got just to go over it again. We had the Stranger, we had Asajj Ventress, the Anakin and Rex pack, the Jango Fett release, and the Bespin dual set with Vader and Luke. So all available to pre-order now on Big Bad Toy Store or Hasbro Pulse. Sorry, Connor, what was that, buddy?
All look great.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah, dude.
I saw some new vintage series at SDCC that they're showing. Looks pretty cool.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know, man. What was it, babe? Was it the Cantina or something they showed? You showed it to me, actually. I think it might have been the Cantina or something new. I don't remember. Am I right?
Speaking of Connor, I'm so glad that you brought this up, bro. They did the HasLab. Do you guys remember that? The vintage collection, the Lat gunship.
Oh yeah.
We didn't even talk about that.
Totally fucking forgot about that.
So we're backtracking. We're swimming back to Rebel recap real quick.
That's not Black Series size. That's only vintage series size.
Yeah, but Connor, remember the size of the E-wing that you got me? It's huge. So this thing is going to be like even bigger than that.
This isn't out yet. It's they're trying to do the fun. Oh, it says currently funding. Okay.
Yeah, they're funding it.
Nice.
Yep.
8,000 backers.
8,000 backers. There's currently 2,500, 2,586 to be specific, and the project closes in 40 days.
What are your guys' opinion now? And I was talking with Zach on what he was. They were doing the Black Series Cantina podcast. They do it live on YouTube sometimes, but I caught them live, and they were talking about the price point and how long they run it. Because I feel like a month is just such a short time for 8,000 backers. I feel like, why don't they do it for 2 to 3 months? But it does make sense. I guess they don't want people getting cold feet and backing out, or even just like running
Right.
it for that long. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like,
Yeah.
it kind of
for
does make
450,
dude.
That's a
Oh
lot, but it looks so cool. It looks so cool.
dude, it does. And it's like, so Connor, they did one of these in 2013, but this one now, a lot of times with even the HasLabs, they're slightly scaled down just a tad, just because these vehicles are so big. This one here is like, if not true to scale, is the most close to scale of the LEAT. Like, Jacob, do you have the shot of all the clones standing inside of it? That when I seen that shot, I was like, holy fuck, that is amazing.
Oh yeah, I got
Like,
you.
Connor, when you see this, bro, this really, dude.
Oh wow.
Dude, I fucking love this. I
It's
fucking
crazy.
love
Would you
this
guys
shit.
rather it in the Black Series scale, or are you cool with them doing Vintage Series?
I'm cool with the vintage, bro. Black Series would be like as big as
Yeah, but what about the characters on the shelf? They have to go in on a mission, and that's the
Connor's like, fuck that shit, dude.
I know it's
6
big,
inch,
but
bitch.
I saw the ghost. The ghost that they made was for Black Series figures, right?
It was for TVC figures.
TVC. Yeah.
Wait, that was for Vintage Series too?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh my god, the thing was huge though. It was the size of a
Dude,
coffee table.
Could you imagine if they did it for Black
You're
Series?
right. A Black Series version.
What's up, Chris G?
Seriously,
hey, Chris,
like
what's up, man?
wide, I guess.
Dude, it would be.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right, dude. It would be like a coffee table at that point.
That's
100%.
crazy.
It is.
So yeah, I love it. I think it looks awesome. I'm just, is there lights or anything like that or sounds?
I think so. Yeah.
That's cool. I can't believe the ghost was for Vintage. I thought it was for Black Series. That's why I was like, oh, why aren't they doing it for Black Series this time?
I got you. I got you now, bro. Yeah.
But also, I think it would be cool if it was gigantic, but I didn't think it would be 5 feet long.
Yeah, imagine a hot toy scale, Galactic says. Jesus Christ.
Oh my God. Could you imagine? You would need like a little shop or garage. Oh
Right?
my God, I can't imagine.
How do you guys feel about the price, especially with some of you that have really nice high-end figures that know what goes into that? How do you feel about a $449 price for this?
Good question.
Oh yeah, Connor spit in chat. What do you guys think about the price point for this?
Yeah,
$449.
Everyone to say, how do you feel? Because some of you have really nice figures. Some of you do your own custom. Some of you know what it takes to make that yourself with your own hands, to paint it rather. Like, is it worth that to you? And I think it looks awesome, but it's a tough decision for me. Sorry.
Oh no, I'm sorry to interrupt. Howrunner said price sucks. So there's one person who says their opinion on that. It's a lot.
Go ahead, Jacob. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I'm trying to pull up more pictures of the lat here. I'm trying to.
So
here's the one with everything. This is everything it comes with.
So you're getting 2 clones and 2 different panels out. There's 2 panels that are painted like custom paint job, because the clones would customize not only their armor but also their vehicles. You get two different stands. You have a floating stand, like a hover stand, and also like a mid-flight stand. And it comes with 2 clone pilots. And this is the thing, is when they start hitting the backer goals, I forget the backer numbers, but it comes with a Coleman Trevor, which is the dinosaur Jedi that tries to attack Count Dooku and gets shot by Jango. It will also come with 2 other Jedi, Agan Kolar and Saucy 10. No. Or is that, Agan Kolar and Saucy 10, right?
Yeah.
When they hit the backers. So you're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to get 5 figures, 2 stands, and customize, like 2 different ways, or 3 different ways to customize your LAAT. 450 is definitely, that's a lot of dough, man. That is a lot of dough. Where
would you put it?
I'm gonna let Jacob tackle that one first. Where would you put it, Jacob?
Oh man,
you got it. Is it bigger than the
huge? Where do you put it? Like,
I could probably fit it on one of the shelves here, but it would take up the entire shelf.
Yeah,
like this whole shelf thing is made up of 3 different shelves.
Okay.
but it would take up one giant panel of the shelf for sure.
I love that, Jacob.
And it would probably stick out the side too, so like the wing would be hanging off over here somewhere.
Yeah.
The coolest vehicle I think I've seen yet, and I think it's awesome. I think it's a lot of money though, but I think it's really,
coolest vehicle you think, Connor?
That's my favorite ship, man. That's my. I hate that they.
Okay.
I think there's another one. I did so much research on the ship when I got into Micro Galaxy Squadron. Like I learned weapon systems are really cool, but also they don't go into space, so they're only for like staying in orbit. But there are some that are different. There's a different version that can go. Yeah, and that one looks really cool.
Hell yeah, bro.
It's one of the coolest ships. I think the anti-gravity thing, the way the engines work, is really cool. It also looks like that old-timey helicopter, the front of it. It's pretty cool.
Hell yeah, awesome. Bro.
But 450 is a lot of freaking money. And with shipping, it's going to be more than that, right?
Shit, probably like 50, 60 for shipping. Wouldn't you guys reckon? Like a big, huge.
Oh, yeah.
I would imagine it weighs a bit, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Got it. If anyone got it, I would not. I think that's a good decision.
Yeah.
But I can't do that.
Yeah, it's a lot. And Howlrunner is spin. He says HasLab should never be made before. He says HasLab should never. Goodness, HasLab should be never before made dream projects that wouldn't necessarily be viable for regular retail, not redos. Which he's talking about the LAT that they made previously, because this is the LAT 2.0. They made a 1.0, and that's going for a hefty aftermarket price.
Okay. Wow. Yeah.
So, and GXB says, I've supported the last two, the Ghost and the Cantina, but not on this one.
Okay. I was going to ask, who in chat? And someone, 10,000 backers for Coleman Schreiber, 12,000 for Saucy 10, and 14 for Egan Kolar. Very interesting. Thanks, Howlrunner. Is anybody in chat? Did anybody back this yet in chat? I'm curious. I'm sure we're all curious.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if anybody backed this yet. I feel like if anybody, Howlrunner would have, but he said no. So
yeah, and Brian just said he was done. What'd you say, Connor?
What would you guys do with it if you had it? I would take it to the sand dunes around here and fly it away.
Oh, dude!
What else are you gonna do?
Brilliant.
Right? Take pictures of it where they're built along sand. It looks really nice.
Yes, it does, dude. The sculpt of it looks so good, man.
Oh, yeah. Did they make a Coleman TVC before?
You know what? I don't think they had.
That's cool.
Yeah.
We should all back it tonight, right now. We should all back it right now.
Dude. We're a little bit of a spoiler. I'm actually getting Connor, you're not the only one getting influenced from Hot Toys by Jacob. I officially got hooked up with the new Hot Toys 2.0 Commander Cody. Just got hooked up. Yeah, man. I just sent Jacob the payment for that this evening. So, bro, thank you so much for that. Commander Cody is my favorite clone, and just obviously my name was Cody, so I was like, I felt like I had to get it. But I was going based on. Oh, I know I was saying that. Just like, we all know Hot Toys. They're a little bit of money, but like. Bro, for $450, I know that is a lot of money, but like my love for Star Wars, I would try to do something where I could figure that out. But with me getting this Hot Toys right now, it's just really hard to do it because I was just like, but then again, it doesn't hurt anything to hit that back button. You can always go back and like cancel. Like you don't have to go through with it because that's another thing that people always say too is like if you think you would want it, just back it. Because then you at least they're seeing that people would want to do it. You can always go back out and back out of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Carbonites, it's all thanks to my cousin bought me 2 last year for Christmas. I got one at ICC with my buddy Hyper, and then my buddy Jacob was hooking me up again, man. And thank you, dude. I'm just great, man. Just grateful, dude. I don't want to sound cheesy. Just super grateful. Yeah. Made some great friends, Carbonites. I'm thankful, man. Very lucky,
absolutely.
Man.
Totally, 100%. Both of you guys are spitting. It is a goated pickup, and you totally deserve it, Stoned. So, yeah,
Ryan, bro, open that ghost up, bro. Thank you, baby.
Yeah, GXB says my ghost is still sealed in the shipper box, sitting on a storage shelf in my basement.
You have to open it and play with it in the snow. Oh, it's probably not snow.
Yes. Oh, man,
you have to review it. I would love to see that.
Yeah, Brian, do
Yeah.
you plan on reviewing that, bro? I would love to see that too, as well. Like Connor said.
I think I
that'd be nice.
actually remember him posting when it came to his doorstep. Am I crazy? Did he?
No, I
post
think he
that?
did.
Yeah, I
It was like
remember that. It was
snowy.
a long time ago.
Yeah.
And that was really cool. I did see some reviews of that thing. It was nuts. I saw someone hung it from their ceiling, a little much, but still really cool. But if you're into, like, I've tried to do stop motion, it would be fun to do that with that ship, like have them walking around and stuff inside.
That would be
of it.
awesome.
Like
That'd be
that's
such
a
a good
really
idea.
cool ship. How much was that thing too?
Dude, wasn't that one like 550 or 500 or something
Okay.
like that?
That
Was it?
makes sense though. That makes sense. It's gigantic.
It's huge, bro. Oh my
And-
god.
and- yeah, that was crazy. That's
You saw somebody hanging it from their ceiling? I'd be scared to do
Yeah.
that.
it was a review with a girl that had someone help her hang it from the ceiling. And then I
Yeah.
also saw another review where they talked about that they wanted to return it because of how big it was.
Bro. I would be
That's
so
awesome.
yeah, it's a great I hang up some of my little ships around, but they're like little fucking micro galaxy ships, dude.
Oh, that's
They're like
awesome.
thank you,
Yeah.
bro. But like, dude, I would be very nervous to hang up something like that, let alone for it to, obviously drop because it's like, okay, because Howard said 500. Okay, I wasn't sure. I was right. But it's, I would be so nervous, let alone for it to break, but like fall and hurt somebody. You know what I'm saying? It's so-
Yeah, that would kill someone. I have figures that fall over all the time in the middle of the night. It's so funny. If that thing fell, it would wake the entire
oh my,
neighborhood.
yeah. Wilbon from Monday Night Figure Ball, he actually put his on a guitar stand, and that was the most brilliant way I've seen anybody. I was like, well, that's pretty smart,
That's
actually.
smart.
It's
Yeah.
safe, it's secure, it's just good. And I was like, damn, that was actually pretty clever. Okay, yeah,
And you can get a guitar stand from Guitar Center for like $12.
yeah, dude,
Oh,
super
yeah.
cheap. Yeah,
Yeah.
don't have to worry about
That's
anything.
awesome. That's awesome.
Absolutely.
Man, well, those were the news that we had. We had to touch on the HasLab lab because that's the newest HasLab, and
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be the Sandcrawler. To be quite honest, Livo and I were talking, friend of the show, Livo, and I thought it was the Sandcrawler, and he was super stoked that it was the last. So shout out to everyone who wanted the lab because we got it now. So hopefully it backs and be very interested. We'll keep up on tabs on how the HasLab is going for the future until I think September 8th when it closes. So yeah. But boys, we've been going live for over an hour here. Who wants to get into some Star Wars debates?
Let's do it.
Let's do it, dude. Before we do, I have a little debate clip, kind of like funny thing that I put together. So I'll go ahead and we'll slap that on real quick. Let's see here. There we
Thank you,
go.
everybody, for hanging out with us tonight. Be sure to hit that like button. Oh, yo,
It looks great.
Yeah.
that's epic, bro. That's
Connor's Count
awesome.
Dooku.
That's awesome.
Bro, that's
He's my
awesome.
favorite too.
Dude,
I
not
knew
gonna
you
lie,
liked
you kind of
Count
look
Dooku.
good with a red lightsaber. I didn't want to say it, bro, but it
I had
kinda,
his saber. I sold it on Macari. I shouldn't have done it. We were moving. I had a saber from Disney, but
oh
I'm
man,
sure like Jacob could point me in the direction of a better company instead
Yeah.
of Disney.
Oh yeah.
did you have?
There's
So you only had the hilt.
Oh,
You didn't have the blade, right, Connor? Just the
Well, I had-
hilt.
I had the blade in the hilt. I have
Oh,
videos
sweet.
of it.
Oh,
I have
fuck
videos
yeah.
and pictures. I'll show you guys later. It was awesome. But
Yeah.
it wasn't. It's not as loud as like my Ultra Sabers, and then Jacob has to step up from that. That's insanity. Didn't yours play Dinosaur? Didn't it play the Jurassic Park theme song?
I
Yeah.
remember that on
It
stream. yeah.
Yeah.
So then there's there's an upper level, like there's that, which is insane.
Yeah.
So he gave me the direction of a really cool curved looking Count Dooku saber.
Hell yeah, dude. That's what's up, man. That's awesome.
That's red because my saber's green, and I would like red. Count Dooku.
Hell yeah, bro. That's what's up, dude.
Sith are the good guys in the movie. So.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's a very good point. You got that's
Yeah.
a good talking point. Hot take. Kind of true though. It depends on what was Obi-Wan say. Depend on your point of view.
Right.
It really just depends. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
Vader
the truth-
sabers. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just. I think he said many of the truths we cling to depend greatly on our own point of view. It kind of it hit me then.
Yeah,
That's what he says to Luke in Empire Strikes Back right before Luke goes to face Vader. But yeah, what were you? I'm sorry, you were about to say something, Jacob.
Oh, all I was gonna say was shout out to Vader Sabers from Florida. They do awesome lightsabers. You can get a Count Dooku lightsaber from them. It's called the Crimson Edge, Dooku inspired saber. So
Worth it though.
clean.
That looks sick. Is the
Yeah.
trigger on the back or
triggers
How
on
do
the
you-
front.
where? Oh, it's hidden. Is it a hidden one? Or?
Right here. Can you see? Oh, can you see that?
That's how it actually is, though, right? It is
Wait,
on
is
the
it the red
inside.
button?
Yes,
Yeah, the
little
red
red
button, I
piece.
Oh, that's nice. The Disney one was a hidden button up towards the top, and I didn't like that. So that
Oh,
back
really?
really out of place. So that is how he ignites it, right? With that,
Yeah.
that's so sick.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I like
freaking
this.
cool.
You
So
can also stab someone without the blade on it because that front part is pretty cool.
So, speaking of Count Dooku, we got our first Star Wars debate. Who is the better Sith, Darth Maul or Count Dooku? So the way we're gonna do this, boys, is we'll each kind of go over like our opening argument and stuff like that, and we'll pick a side. So I figured Connor could be the kind of the judge for this first one, and Stoned and I could do the debate, and then the next one we could switch, and then the next one, yada yada yada.
Oh yeah,
So,
bro.
does that sound good to you guys?
Sounds awesome.
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. So Connor, if you want to be the judge, you can decide who kind of made the best argument at the very end. We will start the timer in 15 seconds for 2 minutes to kind of go over your to go over your opening argument here. So Stoned, would you rather do Maul or Dooku?
I don't want to be basic because y'all know I'm going to say Darth Maul, but I have a really good reason of why I'm going to say Darth Maul. It's not just because he's my favorite character, but I'm going to have to say Maul.
Okay, so Stone's going Darth Maul. I'll go with Dooku. Let's let our guest take the first opening argument, Stone, or do you want me to go first?
I can go first. Either way, it doesn't matter.
Okay, so your opening argument, why you think Darth Maul is the better Sith Lord.
So, Count Dooku, fantastic character. I think Darth Maul makes a better Sith because overall, I feel like it was Dooku had to make like intense sacrifices to try to become evil and like convert himself to the dark side and like learn about the dark side, whereas Zabraks are already tend to be more aggressive and stuff like that. So Maul's already got that going for him, but Maul just had a lot, you know. He was actually capable of, we don't see Dooku ever with his Sith eyes. He never has yellow eyes except for like 2 or 3 times in the Clone Wars when Dooku really falls into the dark side because he needs to amp himself up. But a lot of the time, I just feel like Maul is a much more traditional Sith. Not saying that Count Dooku couldn't do it, but I feel like, you know, Sidious picked Maul first to begin with. And I just feel like, you know, I feel like Dooku was like doing the bad things with good intentions, whereas Maul was just like ruthless and mercifulness. Whereas Dooku kind of came back, you know, from a point of like trying to do the right thing over and over and over again, and him always just getting fucked and looked over and like underestimated. And so his turn to the dark side is a little bit different compared to Maul. So that's why I'll wrap it up there and just say, that's why I think Maul. But you know, Dooku still has his praise. Yeah.
Very cool. I love it. I think you're spitting, even though that you are on the Maul side and I'm on the Dooku side. Good, very good point. Now,
why do you think Dooku?
Why Dooku is the better Sith? He's a master strategist. That's one. He's a master duelist, 2, and he's a political architect of the Clone Wars. So he's freaking put together battle. We first see him start to go off on the Battle of Geonosis. That was pretty insane. We see him take down Obi-Wan and Anakin like nothing. We see him in the Clone Wars multiple times battling Anakin and Obi-Wan. And unlike Maul's blind rage, Dooku had actual vision. he was part of creating the plans for the Death Star and stuff, even though that was Sidious's ultimate grand plan. But, Darth Sidious trusted Darth Tyrannus, who is Count Dooku, to, talk to the Separatists about it and stuff like that, and then take it back to Coruscant from being on Geonosis. And he also was very, in my opinion, very kind of hip and stuff, because he turned from the Jedi Order after seeing its hypocrisy. So he was able to kind of foresee a lot of what Connor kind of says about the Jedi, how the Jedi were the bad guys. Yep. So I know I kind of touched on a little bit of everything, and I didn't go into too much depth, but I think I might leave it there and just say that, because he was such a good strategist, duelist, and political architect, he was an insane Sith. Now, he didn't, like you said, fully commit to the dark side and go like Sith eyes and stuff like that. Yeah. But he still, I think, was a phenomenal Sith. And if he didn't throw the fight against Anakin, he could have done who knows what we would have seen him do. So,
yeah. Absolutely, man.
So rebuttal to Dooku for you, Stone. Do you have anything that you'd like to throw back?
I think you have a great point about saying, bringing up the political architect type stuff. And, I will just touch back on Maul. I got to stick up for my boy. Maul definitely has that aspect as well, because he orchestrated, he basically took over Mandalore, took over a planet of ruling badass fucking warriors who can literally take on Jedi barehanded or with a couple tools at their disposal, took over their world, ended up leaving that world and creating his own black market, just basically becoming a crime underworld lord of the underworld shit.
Yeah.
It's just like, and that's why I'm really excited for the new Maul show too, Shadow Lord. I think that's going to go way more into depth, all that. But Dooku, I just, if you remember in the Clone Wars, he had to use what was his name was Almec or something. It was one of the prime minister of Mandalore, and he had to use him as his like political face, because people were going to see Maul and be like, what the fuck is this dude is wrong? Like, whereas Count Dooku, he had that poise and stoicism to kind of like you said, you said it yourself, Jacob. The first time we see him before he was fighting in Attack of the Clones, he was there at the CIS table and like orchestrating everything, like very like put together, and like Dooku is definitely capable of ruling and becoming a Sith and implementing the rule of two. He could definitely carry the torch. You're absolutely right, and I feel like that's something that where he would have kind of a leg up on Maul. Whereas like people see Maul and are just going to assume he's evil because of obviously how he looks, and people, even Sidious at that point, his reputation was preceding him. Maul would have gotten to the same point as Sidious eventually. So like with Dooku, he would have been able to like kind of hide it more because his like his elegance and, like I just said, stoicism. He's very like used to being. He's the Count of Serrano. He was literally like a prince to his own planet. Grew up wealthy and shit. Like he's been around that lifestyle and can play both parts. Like Sidious, he can be Senator Palpatine, very like poised and well spoken, but he can also be Darth Sidious, very evil, conniving, and sneaky and calculated. Like, so it could be. You're absolutely right, bro. You're absolutely right, man. Yeah.
Who is Dooku's master?
Dooku's master was actually Yoda.
Yoda, right?
Yoda taught Dooku. Yes. I think Dooku was trained by a few different, but like his main master was Yoda.
Wow.
Yeah. And it's another thing why I feel like Dooku, and it carried on through Qui-Gon. Like his open-mindedness got through to Qui-Gon some kind of way, whereas I feel like Qui-Gon was like a perfection of what Dooku wanted to be. Like Qui-Gon emulated that perfectly, whereas Dooku just got so lost because, it's so disappointing when you're trying to do good and you're a good person and like you're trying to do good for others and always do the right thing, even when no one's looking, and you're constantly just like getting fucked by doing the right thing. You start to lose faith in not only yourself, but in doing the good thing. And then you start to kind of change your course and then like do things that you wouldn't typically do, and they start to work out for you. And you think like, oh, this is the way to do it. And it's just not. And then those ways, they might work out good for you in the beginning, but like, it's just always going to take a turn at some point. Just like if you do the right things, it could take a turn. Do the wrong things, like whichever, you know.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Cody cadences. Do I? I didn't even realize I did. My bad.
Cody concedes.
Oh, concedes. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, I concur with Jacob and Connor. But what do you guys think? Like, not only like Sith, but like you got to think like this guy's supposed to rule his galaxy and like show his face. Like, whereas Sidious, you start noticing Sidious would wear his hood because his true form was shown because of the Mace fight, et cetera, et cetera. So like, even Sidious was kind of like nervous about showing his face and letting people see like what he truly was. Imagine how hard that would be for someone like Maul, who's already got the moment somebody sees him, they're going to be intimidated and be fearful. Whereas Dooku could kind of like, you walk in and you see this, this is an elderly, fatherly grandfather figure that you don't know could fucking shock the fuck out of you with the Force and you wouldn't even know it, and impale you with a blade in a second. Who do you think, like, not only Sith-wise, but also like Emperor-wise, who do you think would have an easier time? Like Dooku, or do you think Maul would just find a fucking way because he's Maul? What do y'all think?
Maul, I'd like to hear also from Connor too. Connor, what do you think? If you have any inputs on this,
hard. You guys are saying some really good stuff, like a lot of facts about them. But when Yoda was teaching Dooku, did he not have any inclination that he was going to be bad? I don't know any of that backstory like that. Did he know?
There's a couple comics where. And there's actually a really good novel I haven't read it yet. It's called Jedi Lost, and it's a novel about Dooku's fall from being a Jedi. And I really want to read it. I have not read it yet, but I believe there's a couple comic strips of where I can't say exactly, but there would be times where Dooku had something else in mind, and Yoda's like, "Hey, that's not what I taught you. That's not how we do things. Like, remember the Jedi way. Like, you're a Jedi." But there were some things that Dooku would do that wasn't always up to Yoda's standards. Even Connor, did you watch Tales of the Empire or Tales of the Jedi?
Is that animated or?
It's animated. Yes, sir.
I have not seen it yet.
There's this one episode. Okay, if you're ever bored, they're like 15-minute episodes. They're very quick, Connor. You'd probably love them. Like once you start it, it's like you're in it, and then it's over. You're like, fuck. But there's 3 Dooku episodes, and bro, they are beautifully written, and just the animation is gorgeous. But there's a part where I don't want to say too much because I really want you to watch it and enjoy it. But they go to this poor town where this leader has been, kind of like abusing his power, and like, he's a senator for this planet, but he's always living in Naboo, living it up, high rise and or not Naboo, Coruscant. I'm sorry, living it up, high life on Naboo, big old fancy rich senator. Meanwhile, you come back to the planet and everything's droopy and gray. They don't have food or water. Like he's living his best life on Coruscant, yet his people are here on his planet suffering. So he's kind of a shit leader. So Dooku and young Jedi Dooku and his apprentice Qui-Gon at the time, of course, they go to investigate the missing of his the senator's son. And I don't want to say too much. They end up finding him. The villagers were keeping him hostage due to poor conditions, and they were trying to lure the senator of the planet back so they could obviously make him change things. Where shit goes down, and Dooku ends up does things that not a Jedi should do, and Qui-Gon goes to stop him, and it gets real intense. Connor, you would love it, bro. It's so good, and you can kind of see that. You start to see as he gets older, you start to see that kind of glimmer, that kind of like hope. And the Jedi Order start to fade from Dooku, because not only do you see him start to like renounce Jedi tactics and ways, because he's like, okay, this piece shit ain't doing anymore. I got to take this guy out because he's gonna fucking hurt these people. I got to go on the offensive. You see that happen. You also see where they go to investigate the killing of a Jedi, and I don't want to say too much. They go to investigate a murder of a Jedi that was on the council, and they get there, and Mace Windu's just kind of like, we'll figure out what happens. We need to talk with the council. He's very aloof and not very like dedicated to the problem and figuring out who did it. Whereas Dooku is like, no, what they're saying doesn't make sense. We can't just run to the council every time. Like, what they're saying is not making sense. Like, we need to investigate and go further, ask them questions. Like, Dooku's the one pushing it, trying to figure out what actually happened. And you see Dooku is the one who's actually, it's like the law. Like, there sometimes doing the right thing can be illegal. Like, there's times where, like, morally, there's just, it might be illegal federal wise, but like in human code ethics, like, it's just the right thing to do. You know, there's some ways that double-edged sword. Kind of like whereas Dooku, he wasn't going to the Jedi Order giving them updates constantly. He was like trying to figure out what the fuck is going on, like an actual investigation. Whereas Mace Windu, he's like kiss assing to the council. Like, we can't do this without the permission of the council. We can't do and Dooku's just like, dude, and he even says in the show in his own words very elegantly, like, we can't council permission to do shit. We have to act now. This is a murder investigation. Like, and he's just like, he's so stuck between this dogmatic view, and you see why Dooku is running away, because he's so tired of this black and white bullshit with the Jedi. He's like, y'all, the world is not like clean cut like this. There is so much gray area, and it's just such a good show, man. So there is times that shows very much how Dooku was like really reverting back, and you see him kind of falling away from the Jedi way. And there's also next time you watch Attack of the Clones, Connor, there's 20 busts in the Jedi library on Coruscant. Those are the lost 20. Those are the only 20 Jedi that have left the Jedi Order. And if there's one where Obi-Wan is asking Jocasta Nu, the librarian, about Kamino and the location of it. If it's not in the archives, it does not exist. That's Jocasta Nu line. And they're right in the behind of the scene, it's like a little Easter egg. It's actually a bust of Count Dooku, of Christopher Lee, because he is one of the and then there's a deleted scene that they took out of Attack of the Clones, actually, and they're standing by the statues, and she even mentions, like, this was Master Dooku. He was a fallen Jedi. Da 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 da. Yeah, that was because not everybody knew he was a Sith. They just thought he left the council because he was doing political doings and stuff. Like, he was the Count of Serrano, so like he was basically like a prince of his home planet. He was like a very high political position, like a very like a bigwig, pretty much. So like people knew who Count Dooku was, and he was very, very heavily involved in politics. So like people just thought. There's another part in Attack of the Clones at the beginning, and the assassination of Padme, when the very opening of Attack of the Clones and the Naboo, the Nubian blows up, and then Padme, it was a decoy or whatever, and Dooku was saying, I lost my train of thought.
It was Padme said that Dooku, she thought, was the one who assassinated her, and Ki-Adi-Mundi was like, he's a political idealist, not a murderer.
You finished it, yes.
Yeah.
So people had no idea. Yeah. Just crazy.
So people, what Cody's spitting is, and he is spitting here, kind of making my point for me, to be honest, is yes, to answer your question, Connor, Dooku, his master was Yoda, and he's such a so my to get back into the debate, my rebuttal to Maul, the reason why I think Dooku makes the better Sith is Maul's obsession with Obi-Wan made him weak for one. He was kind of went like insane because of how, badly he wanted revenge. And you see Savage, she's like, brother, like, come on, like, blah, blah, blah. And he's just, like crying over Obi-Wan and fretting and stuff. And he's like, he took my legs and stuff like that. So I think that Maul's obsession till the very end in Rebels, when when Maul and Obi-Wan fight again for the last time, even to the very end, his hatred for him, which sustained him and kept him alive, was ultimately his downfall. His empire collapsed when he took over Mandalore and all that stuff. He was left as a scavenger of his ultimate power of what he had. So, Darth Maul, capable of doing all these things, not capable of holding it in the long run, which me thinking he would have probably not been able to hold the galaxy together as emperor if he would have become the next Sith master, like the apprentice becomes the master and so on and so forth. So Maul wielded rage while Dooku wielded strategy, and that makes Dooku more dangerous in my opinion. So
absolutely,
there's my kind of quick rebuttal to why Darth Maul was the first, just to kind of keep the pace of everything going. So
yeah. Sorry
now-
about that, Howard. I see his comment. I was trying to explain to Connor like about Dooku and stuff. Like I got. You know how I got to start yapping, man. But back to
It's
the
all
debate.
good.
Yeah,
It's all good. We're here for the yap sesh, man. It's all
Hell
good.
yeah,
That's
bro.
what I like. Is I love it when you go off on your Took Cody spitting
Thank you,
facts.
dude.
Makes it really hard to choose on who's better.
So finishing up
does.
on this one here,
Does.
just to kind of make Connor ultimately make his decision, who is the more loyal to the Sith code, Dooku or Maul? I think that Maul was more loyal to the Sith code, so I'll give that one to you there.
Okay.
So who had the better lightsaber duel legacy? I think that was Count Dooku. You see him duel a lot in the Clone Wars, although Darth Maul does duel some pretty crazy people, even like Palpatine himself. I don't know. Would you argue to that, Cody, or would you give it to Dooku there?
Dude, I think you're right, man. Dooku was known throughout the galaxy for being an amazing duelist, and that was when he was a young Jedi. Let alone when he started getting older and more in his prime. Dude would run Anakin and Obi-Wan at the same fucking time. That's crazy. Yeah. That's crazy, bro.
Insane.
So I think you're right, dude. Yeah, I think I gotta give you that to you, bro. Yeah.
So one Maul, one Dooku. Who manipulated galactic events more successfully? Dooku.
Yeah, dude. I hate to admit. Yeah, you're fucking right, dude. Maul had his share. Like I said, obviously he took over Mandalore. He created the not the Black Sun Syndicate, but like basically created the black market for in the Star Wars universe. But yeah, dude, what Dooku did was like he basically set Palpatine the fuck up when it comes to the Death Star. Like he really did run it clean. You're absolutely right, dude. You're absolutely right. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much.
I can't even say anything to that.
And then lastly, who had the more impactful death?
Oof. Okay.
Probably Darth Maul.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, if you consider his death at the end with Obi-Wan and Obi-Wan holding him in his arms, is he the one?
Yes.
That's pretty touching. Versus Dooku just got freaking decapitated.
Yeah, Dooku was sad, bro. It was just like, he deserves so much more, man. Fuck.
Yeah. Dude. So if we go based on that, then Maul gets 2 and Dooku gets 2. So we're kind of even there. So keep that in mind, Connor. And then very lastly, if you had any last kind of like words, like for example, Count Dooku was the mind behind a galaxy-wide war, a duelist of unmatched precision, and a fallen Jedi who chose the dark side. His legacy reshaped the Republic and the Sith. So that's kind of my final on Dooku. If you have any finals on Maul, you got a couple of minutes here, Stoned.
Dude, I think, I don't know, man. I think we've really explored it all. I think, I think if it came down to it, I'd say Dooku. You put Dooku and Maul in a room together, obviously Maul is much stronger and younger, more stamina, yada, yada, but Dooku is precise and calculated. I just feel like, I hate to say this, man, because y'all know I love Maul, and this is Maul losing to Dooku. Dooku is a worthy fucking opponent to lose to. I'd say 6 times out of 10, I'd say Dooku walks out of that room.
Yeah,
over Maul. Maul was so fucking impatient and arrogant and cocky and overconfident, and it really just, if he could have more fucking self-control, Maul would be a fucking menace. He really would be, man. But he lets his skill get in his fucking head. Like he knows how good he is, and it ruins him. I seen Hal Runner do a comment. He said, counterpoint, Maul had more potential. He was Sidious's first choice. Dooku was the backup. Maul showed more potential because he was doing just fine without a master. Dooku seemed like he couldn't, which is also that was among one of my points earlier. You're absolutely right. Sidious did choose Maul for a reason. He was that's what people always forget. Sidious chose Maul for a reason. Like he wanted him to be the rule of 2. Like imagine if Sidious had a couple more years with Maul. Like, because Maul was young in Phantom Menace, and then they were separated, for many, like 20-something years. You got to think from Anakin growing up, then the 4 years of the Clone Wars. Like, imagine had Maul had more time with Sidious. I feel like he would have been unstoppable, dude. Unfucking stoppable. Unstoppable.
Hal Runner spitting again. Dooku was held back by honor in his Jedi past. Maul gave no Fs. There wasn't a limit to what Maul was willing to do.
Great point as well. Also, which
go ahead. Sorry, Cody.
Oh no, you're good, bro. I was just gonna say something that Dooku did that like really hurt me because I love his character so much. Hey, Troy, what's up, bro? Better late than never, my friend.
Hell yeah, welcome, man. Good to see you, buddy.
Thanks for hanging out with me, Connor and Jacob, bro, on Jacob's channel. Dooku killed his brother when he had a brother and they were I think it was his older brother and they were going for the hierarchy for whoever was going to be the Count of Serrano. Dooku had more of an impact. Yeah, Eric's got a great fucking point too. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. But yeah. I think from more of a standpoint, I think Maul is way more vicious and ruthless than Dooku was.
Okay.
Dooku, man. The thing about Maul though is he didn't give a fuck just because he didn't give a fuck. Whereas Dooku was doing these things and was grateful about it and still did it. So I don't know what's worse, like not wanting to do something and still making yourself do something, or like doing something because you just don't give a fuck. I feel like I got to give it to Dooku with that. Like him killing Yaddle, he didn't want to do that shit, but he had to prove himself to Sidious so it wouldn't get fucking wonky or hairy, and like he had to do it, like whether he didn't want to or not. Like he had to. It's just one of those things with Dooku. Like, dude, set up Smee to get tortured by the fucking sand people. He was a part of that. Like, Dooku really did orchestrate. He did all of Palpatine's dirty work because Palpatine was, and he was the face of the Republic. He couldn't get his hands dirty, so Dooku was doing that shit secretly as the president of the CI or whatever he is of the CIS. Like, it was. Dooku literally did everything, which is just crazy. Like, Jacob, you're splitting, bro. You're Connor. What do you think, bro? Like,
Connor,
everything that we've given you, like, what do you think, bro? Like, it's like from an outside perspective, because you know how much I love Maul. I'm going to be biased.
What's Maul's species called again?
A Zabrak.
How do they age? Do they age like humans?
They age a little bit slower than humans, not much slower, but they have a little bit more of a youthfulness to them. Very strong.
In the beginning, I was going to give it to Dooku because he was trained by Yoda, but he's at the end of his life force as a human, unfortunately, and I feel like Maul is much stronger, faster. It's going to live a little bit longer. Eventually, he would have been smarter, but I think Dooku is smarter for sure, but I feel like I would give it to Maul. It's a hard, and actually I really was going for Dooku in the beginning, but then I feel like it's Maul.
Very interesting, man. I'm
But obviously I have to go for their biologics, who's, and then also, I mean, obviously it doesn't matter. Yoda's very old for his kind, and he, that was a hilarious scene when he was doing flips and shit. You guys remember that? That was so funny.
That was awesome.
It would be like use the force next to it, like grab stuff like Vader can too. But I don't know. I guess I would give it to Maul.
Okay.
Better fighter, I would assume. Faster, stronger.
Very interesting. Yeah. Cool, man. Awesome.
Okay. All right.
Let's check in. To be honest,
that one was that was tough, man. Because both of them are just so awesome, and like Troy said, because he's more badass. Yeah, you're right, Connor.
There was a cool comic where Maul actually captures Grievous and Dooku and was like holding them hostage from Sidious, and Grievous ends up escaping, and he's like bargaining with Sidious. He's like, "Hey, I got your little errand boy right here. If you want him, you'll come face me." And Palpatine's like, to have him. He's waffling, of course, but he's like, seeing Palpatine not give a fuck about Dooku like that made him even more pissed off because he did the same thing to Maul, and he's just doing it again to Dooku. And like Maul was on to Sidious's shit the whole fucking time after he realized, like, until I was like, obviously he's training me to become the most powerful being in the galaxy, but like until that point, this dude is I'm his errand boy basically. And then Maul figured it out. Dooku, Anakin, they were all pawns, man. Grievous too. Honestly, Maul, Dooku, and I would say Anakin, then Maul, then Dooku are the most tragic of Palpatine's victims in a sense. They were all just betrayed and like lied to and manipulated, man. crazy.
Yeah, that's what makes Sidious so freaking evil.
That's a good question, Troy, and I feel like I should know that. I don't know if Maul. I would. So this is the thing: you have to have felt Force lightning to use Force lightning. So insinuating that Dooku has felt Sidious's lightning because he can use it. So I would assume that Maul can use it because Maul definitely was susceptible to Sidious's lightning. Absolutely. So, but it's a good point. Never actually seen Maul use lightning before. So
yeah, same here.
Yeah.
Good question,
point,
Troy.
Yeah.
Well, very good. Stoned, you take the debate on that one. You win our Darth Maul.
That was fun, dude.
That was fun. We went over that one. That was probably like a good 20 minutes or so. So that was great, man. Switching it up, I figured Connor could take the next one and you could go against Connor since you won. Sweet.
Whatever
so
you want to do, bro.
The next question being, is Andor the best Star Wars show, better than The Mandalorian or The Clone Wars? So one person, I figured Connor could take for Andor and you could take for Mandalorian or Clone Wars because you know a little bit more about that.
Absolutely,
Connor,
dude.
Are you good with that, Connor?
Yeah, that's great. I love The Mandalorian, but then not as much as Andor, that's for sure. So
yeah,
it's pretty awesome.
So, Connor, if you have your notes or anything like that, you can break them out. But yeah, I'll let you guys, whoever wants to go first can start going. Why is Andor the best show, or why is The Mandalorian or Clone Wars better than Andor?
Totally up to you. Do you want to go, Cody? It's totally up to you, man.
You go first, brother. You go first. I've been yapping the whole time, bro.
First of all, Andor has the best cast of all time. We actually watch the episodes. You see like Andy Serkis, some of these actors you'd never imagine that I feel like are too good for the movies to be in there. But the story itself, how much it represented what we're going through in the times right now, and how similar things were. It was so intelligently written. It was one of the most intelligently written shows I've ever seen. And like I showed Jacob something recently. I should have sent it to the chat. It was with Jon Stewart. He has a show on YouTube, and he had the writer or the creator of Andor rather on his show talking about, what were you thinking when you were writing it. It was just such a great podcast to listen to. And yeah, that director was phenomenal. I feel like the script was phenomenal. There were things in there that I couldn't believe that were in there. Like the Skarsgård family was in there. When you fell in love with every character, every one of those people are going to die for the greater good, all the way up until Rogue One, and then up until A New Hope, when you have them passing on the plans. And it made that mean so much more of Vader standing there and all the people dying, passing those plans on. Like, you're like, well, they don't, it made so much sense to bring it that far back, that all those characters, and most of those characters, I don't know if you guys remember, most of them are like talking about their kids and stuff. And like, yeah, my family, this, and my daughters, and they all get killed by the good guys, And it's crazy. And then even the good guys kill themselves for the greater good because they know this means more than this planet destroying weapon that's going to kill millions and millions of people. I've never seen a show like that. And it honestly, what it reminded me of is this show called Man in the High Castle that was on, I think it was on Prime back in the day. Really great show. And it is no similarities here, but it's as if in World War II, if Nazi Germany and Japan had won in this other reality, what would the world have been like? And the budget was unbelievable. $100 million budget per episode. So it was really well done, and it reminded me so much of Andor because it was so well done and well written and well directed.
Yeah,
I can when something's really well done. And Star Wars, there's so many. Like, I love Mandalorian, and I know that's what got me back into Star Wars. But now, I feel like as an adult, seeing Andor meant more to me than anything else. And I'm going to use that for a lot of things when I talk about things, like especially with the new Alien Earth show. I'm like, that's going to be Andor is to the movies as in Mandalorian. Like, this looks so well done, you can tell. So I thought it was the best Star Wars show. The characters were unbelievable. You're basically watching, an 8-hour movie or longer because you had 2 seasons. but it wasn't even that, it led into 2 movies, so it was really, I thought it was the best thing I've ever seen Star Wars wise, and actually one of the best shows I've ever seen. It was really good. I'm also pissed that Cyril Karn died because he was turning good, and he like on a huge fight with his girlfriend, and she was changing too, which was cool. She got screwed in the end, being stuck in prison, but he literally had the gun pointed at Andor and was about to lower it and be like, all right, and they were about to work together, and then he gets shot. But it was just like to tell you, no matter who you care about, they're gonna die most likely. I've never seen a show like that, so it was really intelligently written. That's my take.
Dude, I haven't finished Andor yet, but I respect your and Jacob's opinions on stuff like that, and I want to finish it. And it's funny because as soon as I stopped watching it, I think the next episode it's got Saw Gerrera in it, and I am a huge Saw Gerrera fan. But I am planning on finishing it. And
okay, I have to say this.
No,
when
please.
When it came out, me and my girlfriend, we watched like 2 episodes, and one of the guns was like an AK-47, basically. Like they didn't do any work to it. I was like, F this, and we turned it off. We didn't watch it for like a year. And then she's like, hey, season 2's coming out, and they're like getting really good reviews. Everyone's talking about it. I think we should try out season 1 again. I was like, no. And I was like forced to do it, and it was phenomenal, unbelievable. So you have to give it a chance. And especially when you're in the prison, is so sad, so sad at the end. So it's one of my favorite actors of all time is in it. So I hope you got to redo it. Give it, because I went through the same thing. I went through the same thing that I think a lot of people went through, which is funny.
It's just funny because the first season I loved. I love the first season. Like it.
Oh.
The first 2 or 3 episodes a little slow, a little bit. Like I was like, "What is this, Blade Runner?" This don't feel like Star Wars. But then it started picking up, and I was like, "Okay, that was pretty fucking good." But dude, I feel you, dude. I hear you. I feel like it's funny that you say that for the first season because the first one I watched through, and then like I'm how you were the first season, I am on the second one. A little bit. I see what Troy was saying.
Troy, Connor,
like Cyril.
Connor, Troy says you do look a little bit like Cyril.
I would like to be him for MegaCon. I would.
Why do they name him after what he eats in the show? Cyril.
Cyril.
You know that cereal. Bro, he was eating cereal like all the fucking time, like listening to his annoying ass mom, and I'm just like, dude, I feel for this guy. Like, holy shit. I feel for this
Harlow.
Oh, and by the way, the woman who played Cyril Karn's mom, the funny old lady, she was in this movie. Oh my god, I think it was called The Front Room, and it's like a horror kind of movie, and she was amazing and funny in that movie. Like I cannot say it. I'm not going to say on here because it's hilarious. You guys have to see it. One of the funniest movies I've ever seen. In it, like unintentional comedies. Like me and my girlfriend were dying watching this. It's so good.
Okay.
And then when I saw her in Andor, when it got to that point where you see his mom, I was like, oh my god, I know her, from this movie. I was like, she's good. And then she played a psycho so good, a crazy mom, because that's who she played in this movie. In this first movie, she's this overprotective, psychotic mom. Oh my god. It was hilarious though, but
I like stuff like
so
that.
I was so happy to see her in that too. But yeah, amazing.
Nice.
Hell yeah, dude.
Did you finish it, Jacob? Sorry.
Finish Andor?
Yeah.
No, I did not finish Andor.
Look at that guilty ass face.
My god.
All right,
I was like, what are y'all doing?
Let's see. How do I turn my camera off?
I haven't watched the Clone Wars yet. I need to see it first. And do you say Tales of the Jedi? I'm trying to memorize it.
Yeah.
You're gonna love it, bro. I promise you.
Or if it is canon, then it's very important. I need to watch it. So
absolutely, bro.
Yeah.
I'd like to know more about their backstories so that's cool.
Dude, you will be obsessed with Clone Wars. I promise you, dude. You'll get to the point, some episodes you're like, and then some episodes you'll be like, next episode, skip intro, next episode, skip intro. Like, you're going to get there, dude. It's so good, man. And the first, it came out on Cartoon Network in 2008. So, like, the first 2 to 3 seasons, or the animation is a little choppy, but bro, it gets so much better. I promise you.
Sorry, I was
So
laughing at Hellrunner.
speaking of Power Runners,
H-Runner.
comment here. Stone, what is your
Stone,
opening argument to why Mandalorian or Clone Wars is better than Andor?
Okay, so personally, because and it's also easy because I actually do feel as much as I did enjoy Andor, and I enjoy the new genre splicing, like the spy thriller type thing for still. Like I love that. I've talked with you guys about it before. Connor, Jacob, y'all both said something about like horror Star Wars, like how epic that would be.
Oh yeah, we'll get into that.
Oh yeah, dude. So I just feel like, to me, Clone Wars is hard, man, because I grew up watching that, like on Cartoon Network. Like I remember when it used to come on, and I just had that in the stories, the canon stories, and it gives a lot of George Lucas's characters like a little bit of depth and gives you a little bit of insight. Like you get to learn a little bit about Aayla Secura, about Kit Fisto. You get to see fucking a little bit of Aegon Kolar and stuff like that. And dude, you get to see if you love Anakin and Obi-Wan, Clone Wars is your best fucking friend. There is so much Anakin and Obi-Wan, and James Arnold Taylor and Matt Lanner, James Arnold Taylor voices Obi-Wan Kenobi in the show, and Matt Lanner voices Anakin. They do such a great job. Their dynamic is beautiful. Their delivery is exceptional. Just such an amazing show. Let alone the animation is awesome. And Dave Filoni made Avatar: The Last Airbender. He was a part of the production crew on that, part of the animation. And he got with George Lucas because he was a huge Star Wars fan. Obviously, they started the Clone Wars, yada, yada. So I'm just a huge fan of the Dave Filoni type animation. I just feel like he is the guy for Star Wars animation. But so that is my argument for Clone Wars, just because it is like George Lucas core intensified, and like all of that was built on with Lucas himself. So I feel like it solidifies like it even more, And then for The Mandalorian, The Mandalorian is special to me. I actually have a tattoo. It's hard on the back of my leg, but it's Mando and Grogu hiding behind the helmet. I have to post it one day.
Oh, cool, man.
Yeah, I haven't ever showed y'all it. It's a fun tattoo. It's for my brother and my niece. But it's just Grogu hiding behind Din's helmet, and it says this is the way around it. I'll shoot you a picture in the chat after.
Nice. Yeah.
So The Mandalorian, man. The Mandalorian is really special to me just because, like, after the sequel, and I'm not going to shit on the sequels because I know people like them. I know Corrine really likes the sequels, and I'm very happy that I'm not like I used to be 5 years ago. I realize now, thank goodness, because I used to shit on it. I would be straight up with it, and I still will. But, like, now I realize that's a lot of people's introduction to Star Wars, and who the fuck am I to shit on that? Like, fuck me for doing that. Like, I would never... For funsies, I would do it. Of course, like, fuck Ray, fucking Kylo's bitch ass.
Yeah,
like,
right.
Like, that's some people's introduction to Star Wars, and that's important to me because that's just building the fan base, making us more to talk about. So going back to the thing, The Mandalorian is very special to me because, like, after the sequels, I was kind of done with Star Wars, and, like, that was the whole end game. I was getting a little bit more into Marvel. DC was kind of meh. Like, all the animated stuff for DC was amazing. The movies were too dark and like very short, and the plot lines and the writing was just very like gappy and weird. So like really, I don't know, man. I was mostly like into music and shit, and then Mandalorian came out, dude, and it just sucked me and my brother Steve right back in. Like we were like, dude, it feels so good to be a fucking Star Wars fan again. Like I felt like when I sat down to watch it, it was like I was sitting down to watch fucking Star Wars. Like for the first time in fucking, I don't know, since 2005 in 5th grade, or like I guess Cartoon Network days too, so like 2008 8th 9th 10th grade, whatever. For the first time I felt like I was actually sitting down watching Star Wars, and like it just felt. And then I'm a huge fan of like westerns, and like I've worked with animals and stuff, so I love like equestrian, like horses and like bovine cows and stuff like that. And then like, so I love spaghetti westerns, Clint Eastwood, Man Without a Name, all that, Fistful of Dollars, yada yada. So then seeing Star Wars do a fucking spaghetti western style vibe with this bounty hunter dude. I was just like, yo, this looks fucking crazy. Like, it's got nothing to do with the Skywalkers or lights. Well, at least at the time we didn't know it would. It's just literally this dude with a blaster in the Star Wars universe, a bounty hunter. And I was like, I feel like we've all wanted a show like that for so long. And then 19, it came out, dude, and the toys just blew the fuck up. There's like over 40 figures in the Mandalorian subline for the Black Series. Yeah. And it just, I felt like it was a uniting, because it was also, I'll quit yapping, y'all. I know it was the first time that Star Wars fans like felt united for the first time in a long time too, because like we were all like, yo, this is fucking great. And it like really felt good. Like Star Wars fans were getting, because everybody knows nobody hates Star Wars more than Star Wars fans. Like some people can get so toxic, you know? But like I just love Mandalorian so much. The cinematography, the writing is good for the most part, and the sets that they build, the 360 not green screen, but the volume that they use the volume. It feels like you're on set, but you're not on set, you know. And I actually really, and Connor can attest to this for the Jurassic Park movies, for the first three, the use of the animatronics and the puppetry, and like them building the sets or shooting like on live in location, like Hawaii for 93, just makes it so much more real, dude. And you just really fucking you just get pulled, immersed into it. So as much as I appreciate Connor's outlook on Andor, and it's like new initiative for like a new genre for Star Wars, and it's opening the door, and like now it like you said, dude, it has totally made that introduction from Rogue One into New Hope, like it has put so many more puzzle pieces together, and just makes all that more sweet and gives you even more to think and talk about, so
straight up.
Man,
very well said, Stoned.
Thank you, dude.
So, Connor, do you have any rebuttals?
I love Mandalorian because that's what got me back into Star Wars. It's a hard one.
You're arguing a hard point.
And it wasn't until there was a lot of good shows in between too. Like Skeleton Crew. That one got me by surprise. I really liked that one. Corinne, my girlfriend, was like, "Daddy, don't put that on." I was like, "It's really good." I thought it was great.
I liked it too.
All good, and that's a hard thing to find. So it's like there's been some good ones since then, but the only ones I remember right now that are memorable to me is Mandalorian and Andor. So, but it's a hard decision. It's like me and Corinne have talked about this question a lot. It's like, if you could pick between the two, which one would you pick? And she always says Andor, and it's like, I say Andor too, but it's a hard one because I'm a big creature guy and practical effects guy.
Yeah.
And getting to see that is right up my alley, and getting to see the monsters. The first episode, that freaking thing that came out of the ice, it looked so cool. Like, that was great. And then to get to see the mythosaur for a second, and knowing that it's going to come eventually, hopefully, that would make sense, because there is one alive still, and what that thing looks like, like all the Mudhorn, all the different cool creatures. This is where you get to see them, and it's oh my gosh, what season was that? We had like that turtle crocodile thing. That thing looks so cool. And then there was the flying creatures. Was that the third season or the second one, when they're in the covert area?
Yeah, that's the third season.
I actually liked seeing those creatures. That's right up my alley. That makes me happy. So, but then it's hard. It's also hard because I also like seeing stuff like Andor as well. It was crazy. It's like watching a Mission Impossible movie, but better. So I don't know.
Connor,
do you know what it's up to as well? So it is a hard decision for me to make.
Absolutely. Do you have the Howler from TVC with Sabine? I feel like you would like that one.
I saw that today at the outlet. They have it at the outlet. Funny enough, I have TVC Sabine and the Loth Cat still in the box. I've had it forever.
Cool.
Oh, cool.
But I want that Howler. But the one thing that bothers me about the Howler, still want to get it. Still looks awesome. The reins, they look like they come out of the mouth. They don't go in the mouth. I don't know if you can see that. But it looks like the strings come out. It looks like that brown creature, right? That she rides.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I'm gonna get it then. I'm gonna get it when I see it.
Sweet. I never paid attention to that.
It looks
cool,
sick.
man.
I know what you're talking about, dude. Now you're pushing me over the edge. I've walked by it so many times.
Dude.
Yeah, that does look cool, and that was such a cool creature too. And it was, I loved its
Mhm.
personality too. It was neat.
Mhm.
It was awesome.
Absolutely.
Dude, Connor, you have to show Stone your drawer of Black Series figures that you haven't set up yet.
It's my army.
It's his army, yeah.
My main guy here, oh gosh, he almost dropped it. The K2SO, he stands perfectly. I like his little GI Joe hat.
Damn! Holy shit!
Hyper gave me this gun and GI Joe that was really sick. I have him over here, but I wanted this gun for my KSO to hold because the KSOs are a pretty heavy droid that can hold stuff like this. I was just holding it fine a second ago, but so honestly, I think it's this GI Joe kind of minigun with the KSO unit.
Sweet,
dude.
That's awesome, dude. Yeah, that's so cool, man.
So that's, I don't know, how do you guys get these guys to stand? Because these things have a mind of their own. like in the middle of the night, they like fly off of here. It doesn't even make any sense, actually.
Yeah, we'll have to get you some hex stands or like some little stands there to sell them on Amazon.
I have mine sitting on the shelf because like I cannot get him to. I was gonna say, I wonder if you giving him that gun actually, because they're so top heavy and those legs are so weird. I wonder if that kind of gives him a little bit more weight to kind of center the center of balance, a little bit, like balance it out. Because like, dude, I have mine sitting off on the edge of like with his feet kicked off the side of the shelf. I cannot get mine to stand.
It is it's better the way that I set it up like this. Before I had the gun a little farther out and he flew off the shelf and I found him like on the floor so far away. So yeah, it threw his balance off, but with it in the center, he can hold it. But I one day, I'll get hex ones just in case.
Hell yeah.
Let's
there are
see.
a lot.
So,
He's sick. He's awesome.
Weak ass ankles. Weak ass ankles.
So, final rebuttals on if Andor is better than Mando and Clone Wars or vice versa for you boys here, and then if you have any, because I know we've been on the subject for a little while now.
Yeah, I gotta stick with unless chat wants to chime in and say something differently. I just gotta say, I feel like other than Andor, it's awesome. Star Wars.
Sorry.
No, you're good, bro.
Flew off right now. Sorry. All right, but what?
No, I just love Clone Wars and Mandalorian. It just feels like Star Wars to me. Andor is really good. It's just man, I just love Mandalorian and Clone Wars so much. I can't see what chat has to say. Or Connor, I know you love Andor so freaking much, man.
But also with Mandalorian, the movie that's coming out with Sigourney Weaver, one of my favorite actors in the world, that's going to be so good. The Mandalorian and Grogu movie is going to be amazing. So what's nice is that they can keep building off of Mando, and Andor's done, which is so sad. I got 2 seasons in that, but Mando, which is nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I love them both, but when it came to like literally, with Andor rather, I had to like pay attention and not do anything else because it was so intelligently done, and you have to figure out pay attention to what everyone is saying because it means something. You have to learn everyone's names of all these characters. It was cool. I really
you can't miss a beat because like every second is like a viable piece of like dialogue that you need to hear for the story. So like you're right, dude. Absolutely. Troy, hey, you bro, you my guy, dude. You know, bro. It's just, but I respect because like we need the different form of opinion and variety in Star Wars. Like we need that. I want to hear rebuttal. Like I like that there are people out there that prefer and over Clone Wars. They're wrong, and I don't get it. But like I like that they. I'm just kidding, by the way, everybody.
I think you froze up for a quick second, but you're back now.
Same for me. Yes.
Oh, did I really?
Yeah, you're back now.
How long did I freeze?
Oh, just like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the last thing I said?
You were saying how you like how people do, give like rebuttals and like stuff like that on their opinions. on the matters and stuff.
It keeps things fresh, man, and we need that form of variety and opinion in Star Wars, and it just keeps things fresh. Hey, baby. The psycho with the are you talking about me, King Chris?
I don't know. He might be talking about me. One of us is apparently psycho.
It's me. I'm sorry.
It's Connor's beard. Yeah, exactly.
I shave. I can't take. How do you? I can't take the itch. I'll lose my mind. It gets so itchy for me.
You got to get past that weird stage.
I'm scared.
It's kind of like I used to have long hair too. You just got to get past that awkward stage, man. It does get itchy. Hey, I tell you what. Jacob having to moderate a lot tonight.
Yeah, there's some jesters in the chat tonight. Apparently,
stop! I missed it. That's hilarious. I missed it.
I'll say it. A couple assholes in chat. I'll say it. Jacob might not. It's his channel, but I can fucking say it.
That's a good way to put it for sure.
Yeah.
So,
hey, bro, I can get psycho. You don't even know, bro.
Oh wait, so you don't? We don't know what that is?
No.
Do what now, Do what now, Connor?
I'm gonna run to the bathroom real fast. I thought you guys did for a second.
Oh no, it's okay.
Oh, no,
no worries, man. Do your thing, Connor. So ultimately, if I had to give it to one person, I think Stoned, you did make some really good points, man.
Thanks, man.
Overall, and although I think I liked Andor better than the Clone Wars and Mandalorian, I'm still gonna go with the Clone Wars and Mandalorian having more for Star Wars, and ultimately that's going to be giving us just more Star Wars. So that's ultimately going to be better for the Star Wars as a fandom. So got to give it to Stoned for rebuttaling and debating the Mandalorian and Clone Wars. I know there's kind of like 3 different TV shows, lumping them all together, like, oh God. But yeah, so I do think that Stoned is spitting, made some great points. So there we go. Clone Wars and Mandalorian, I think, are better than Andor, and I think Chat would agree too. I think like Hal Runner especially was spitting a little bit on some Clone Wars stuff, and Troy was saying that he's with Cody as well. So
absolutely, man.
Yeah.
And it just depends on like what you're after. Like if you want more to like you want to have something make you think more, and like you want to hear more dialogue and plot, like then Andor is totally your drift. But if you want a little more of the action and like just fun Star Wars with it, Clone Wars and Mandalorian, man, you just can't beat it, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Just me.
Yep, exactly. Straight up Stoned is spitting, everybody.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, man.
So,
hey, I just love what I like, man.
I hear that, man. So with that being said, Cody's staying on top, but you're good, man. So we're gonna have Cody go again because he won the last 2.
Well, I can referee one if you want me to, bro. I don't mind refereeing if you and Connor want to go on something.
Okay, yeah, for sure. If you want to do that,
yeah, bro. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, let's do that. And Troy is right. There is a type of Star Wars for everyone.
Hell yeah, dude.
And Rebel Scum 420. Honestly, the animated Clone Wars is one of my favorite Star Wars overall after the original trilogy. Nice, dude. Right on. Heck yeah.
Hell yeah, 420. Me too, man.
So, Connor, next debate is which trilogy is more impactful to Star Wars, the original trilogy or the prequel trilogy?
Ooh, so that's a good one.
I know. Are you sure you want to sit this one out, Stone?
Guys?
Okay.
Bro. Oh, man, that's a good one. That's a really hard fucking question, dude. I'm curious to hear what you guys have to say. That's hard. That's really tough, dude.
So I'll take, Connor, do you want OT or prequels?
I really want OT.
Okay, you can take OT. You can take OT. I'll take prequels.
It definitely is. It was made first.
So the reason why I think the prequels are better are the prequels redefined. What's the question? Oh, I forgot to put up a question. Which trilogy is more impactful to Star Wars, the original trilogy or the prequel trilogy? And this is our third topic. I've gone out of order at this point. So that's the topic for now as Rebel Scum. So Connor, the reason why I think the prequels are better are the prequels redefined Star Wars for a new generation and laid the groundwork for the entire modern era of the franchise. the OT introduced Star Wars, but the prequels deepened it. So we got the Chosen One, we got Anakin Skywalker himself,
Ooh.
right? We got to see the entire unfolding of that. Darth Vader, who is in the original trilogy, obviously, who is, in my opinion, one of kind of the main characters. He's obviously a protagonist, but he is very prominent in the movies. We get to see his entire backstory, which is he's the main character of the prequels. And I would say Luke Skywalker is the main character of the OT. So we get that. We get to see, you know, how Luke and Leia are born. We get to see Padme and Anakin fall in love, and you get to see a little bit of that in the intro that I made earlier in the show. So you can see that, obviously. That is very impactful to Star Wars as a whole. So without spewing on for too long, Connor, I would like to hear your thoughts on your opening argument, why you think the OT is better.
Same thing, different characters, you know, Luke Skywalker, Leia, Han. Han was a pretty big deal. I love the original so much because first of all, they were made first. You know, that means a lot too, but it kind of ties into the whole Andor thing that meant so much that they kept it going all these years in the future, that it would still kind of tie into that original trilogy. I think the other ones are awesome too, but I really feel like the original is more impactful. It really sets the stage for the things to come and what it means, you know, and they had to build the other ones to show that, you know, because these originals were so good, people wanted to know, wait, how did you get to this point? So they had to make those newer ones. So I really feel like the originals. That's why. It's a short answer.
I see. Very good. Very good. Okay. All right. All right. So I guess to that, I would say, while the OT did introduce the world to us back in 77, the prequels are what built it. So they added the politics, the philosophy, the history that the fans now consider to be a core part of Star Wars. And I think ultimately, because of that, Star Wars became richer, all thanks to the prequels. So, you know, the tale of Anakin Skywalker at an Attack of the Clones, we get a continuation of that with the love story between him and Padme. And then the third part, we see his fall to the dark side. It's all, you know, all essential stuff that is needed in order for the original trilogy to make sense and be cohesive to Star Wars as a whole.
Yep.
So, yeah.
I love that the original trilogy showed us the Force, you know.
Okay.
Important things, where it came from. I think you're right, though. Definitely the new ones, you know, gave it kind of the flesh of what it, you know, the everything. You got to see the Senate and all that stuff. You never saw any of that stuff in the originals, but
yeah,
in the original, they're just fighting a bad guy. You're right, and trying to get the job done. And they're, you know, I guess in the newer ones, they're building the world more. But I don't know. Still, you're getting the original ethos of Star Wars and what Lucas wanted and what, you know, what he created in those originals. I feel like he skewed so much from the originals to what he created in the later years. Even though those ones were awesome and I grew up with them, to see how mad he went when he starts adding different CGI in the old movies, like he lost his touch to me and what he was building in that original. Still love those movies though, but that's fine. You know, it's not good. Yeah.
No, that's great, dude.
Mean more to me, and I understand. You know, it's very crude special effects, but they still did such an awesome job. You know, you get to see Luke. You're wondering who he is and where he comes from, and you get to see his story immediately unfold, which is kind of cool. He gets kind of thrown into this thing, and without a lot of these key characters, all these things wouldn't have happened. I mean, if it wasn't for the original. These are the kind of movies that inspire movies today, like with Predator Badlands is inspired by, you know, Chewbacca holding C-3PO on his back. Like we fall in love with side characters. We fall in love with droids and monsters and aliens. And that seems to happen with these original movies. So I feel like you get more of that in the originals, more better characters that you fall in love with more, rather. To me, it's a debate. That's how I feel.
Yeah. All right. Okay. You're making some very good points. Especially, I like how it's inspired even newer stuff like Predator Badlands with Chewie carrying C-3PO on his back, and then Predator Badlands, the Predator carrying the AI girl on his back. So very interesting. Very interesting. Okay. So what about some rapid fire questions here? Like, for example, which trilogy introduced more long-term lore?
Oh,
Ultimately, probably the OT. I do got to give it to you there.
Definitely.
And this is stuff to maybe help make Stoned make up his mind at the end here. Also, which characters left a bigger mark? Characters from the prequels or from the OT?
oh, god damn, dude. Those are intense questions.
Probably the prequel, because you had Anakin and Obi-Wan and Padme and Qui-Gon and Yoda and stuff. I mean, Yoda's in the OT too as well, but Mace Windu and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then, of course, this one is probably the easy one. Which one is more quoted and referenced today? Probably the prequels, more meme-worthy.
Yeah, I would say.
Prequels as in the 70s one, or are you talking about the newer ones?
The newer ones.
Oh, you guys are crazy. Those ones are more.
No, we're just joking, dude.
There's a couple memeable what? Like Vader and the Tide Advance.
Yeah.
Memeable moments.
You know, right?
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to think of a meme from the newer ones. Give me some.
That part where Anakin Attack of the Clones I hate sand, and they're like, "Are you serious?" And Anakin kind of looking at Padme, and she's smiling. Then he looks at her again, and she's like, "Wait, you're serious?" That meme, you know, when they're laying in the field of Naboo.
Send me that.
Okay, I'll find it. And there's another one with Obi-Wan. I forget. There's so many prequel trilogy memes.
Oh, Troy's got a good one. The Do It.
That's the best one. That's the best one, dude.
So probably prequels there. And then which trilogy made you feel like the galaxy was real and lived in? Probably the OT. But the prequels, we got to see more planets and more stuff like that.
Yeah,
so
true.
Probably the prequels, actually. Yeah, prequels. Got to give it to myself there.
Those are hard questions. Got to give it to myself there. Dude, y'all are both bringing up absolutely great points.
And then finally, just to keep it on track with the flow of the show, the prequel trilogy gave Star Wars its depth. They told the grand tragedy of the Chosen One and gave rise to a richer galaxy. Their long-term impact continues to shape Star Wars as we know it. And then, like,
what's better, the Old Testament or the New Testament?
That's hilarious.
But I do agree, you know, the OT is the soul of Star Wars. Like, it's classic, it's iconic. It was the original one, so it's hard to beat that. Yeah, it's the reason why we're all here. So, with that being said, do you have anything else to add, Connor, or should we go to what Stone decides?
I want to know what Stone thinks, because it is a really hard decision. I love both. I was just being debating.
Man, it's y'all are hitting the nail on the head on both sides, dude. I feel like what Connor says resonates with me so much because if it wasn't for the OT, the prequels would have never came about. And just like you get thrown into the story where it's this young man, this young dude, and you want to be Luke Skywalker. Because it's the thing. I heard somebody say this, or I read this somewhere. It's like boys typically gravitate towards superheroes and like Batman and Superman, and then girls gravitate towards Barbies because when boys play with toys, we see ourselves as the person where it's like we're Batman, we're Superman, we're Luke Skywalker. Whereas when, and obviously this is not everyone, but like on average, when girls are playing with their Barbies, the Barbie is them. They are the Barbie. Like when they, you know, it's just kind of how it goes sometimes. But I just feel like, dude, you get to see Luke and like you have this attachment because he's this young kid going on an adventure, wanting something more out of life, do something more. And you get to see like his father is this crazy cyborg dude. He's trained by this dude who can move things, this little frog dude who can move things telepath. Like as a kid, this shit is so fucking far out to you. You're just like, whoa, you know? And then when you start getting older and you start getting into the lore and the philosophical aspect of Star Wars, because, oh, dude, it's just so man. I feel like obviously because without the original trilogy, we wouldn't have the prequel trilogy. But then at the same time, growing up with the prequels, it just built on so much more. Like it just expanded. Like with what we could do today and technology and everything, even with what Light and Magic, what Lucasfilm LTD did with those special effects was fucking pioneer. Like they were pioneering new technology in the 70s, you know, like what Lucas was doing, he reinvented cinema in a new way, you know, in special effects. But the prequels just took it to a whole nother world, like with the world building aspect and seeing new planets, new creatures and species, which obviously OT was very rich in creatures and aliens and species and shit, but it's so hard, dude. I feel like as a more cohesive story,
he's thinking.
Fuck, dude. It's really hard. Like I feel like I need to give it to the OT for some reason, you know, but like at the same time, the prequel trilogy has just like it is arguably the Clone Wars is some of the most favorite time period of so many Star Wars fans. There's a lot of Star Wars fans that prefer like the prequel time era compared to, but then at the same time, the original trilogy just has that fucking charm and it just holds up so well. And it's kind of like what introduced us all in a way, because some people have started with the prequels and then watched the original trilogy, but I don't know about y'all, but I grew up, I watched the original trilogy from what I can remember before I ever saw the prequel trilogy, you know, from what I can remember. Maybe like it was like mixed between like at some point, you know, I can't remember a time in my life when I didn't know Star Wars. So like, I really don't know for sure, but there are some people who have started one or the other. Like they're like, oh, I started with the prequels, then went to the 70s ones, or like vice versa, start with the OT, yada, yada.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know. I think OT, I think it's really, really difficult, but I think I got to say OT, man, just because it's the roots and like everything else is the leaves and tree, you know.
Beautifully worded, bro. Hell
Thank you,
very well said.
Y'all were making it hard, dude. Y'all were really bringing up some great points. I was like, fuck, they're spitting right now, making it hard.
Hellrunner is right. The PT could not stand on its own as a trilogy. It's incomplete. The original trilogy can.
And also, Troy he said hello there, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
Classic. Hello there.
Yeah, man.
Oh, and Death Sticks. That's a big one.
No, Death Sticks. You don't want to sell me Death Sticks. I don't want to sell you Death Sticks. You want to go home and rethink your life. I want to go home and rethink my life. I love that scene, dude. Attack of the Clones. There's a buddy of mine, Skywalker Hendricks. Attack of the Clones is actually his favorite movie. It's such a
cool.
I talk shit about it because like the dialogue is really weird and it's a little Shakespearean, so it seems a little cringy. But it really is it's a really fun movie, man. Attack of the Clones is you get to see Yoda and fight Dooku for the first. It was just a really cool movie, man. Really cool.
Yeah.
Movie.
Obi-Wan goes on his little detective arc through Kamino and stuff with Jango and all that. Super
really cool. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Nice, boys. Well, very well done.
Yeah,
very well done.
Hell yeah.
Nice. I'm glad you guys had fun, and I feel like we all touched on some good points there. And
absolutely.
So nice, guys. We've been going for a little over about 2.5 hours.
Damn, really?
Yeah, time is just flying by. We had up to 11 people in here. Now we got 9. So appreciate everyone for being here. Everyone in chat. Thanks for dropping your comments and all that stuff. We do have another segment of our show. It's called the Hammond Collection Predictions. I've been waiting for this one.
I forgot.
Yeah,
Connor's about to cook, dude. Connor's about to cook. So, I cannot wait to hear what Connor.
Yeah, me too, man. I know Connor's very excited for this.
Sweet.
But right before, I made a little kind of clip thing before we get into Hammond Collection predictions, following suit of the Star Wars debate one here. So let me play that for you guys here now. And that is the clip. So,
dude, that's amazing, dude. I fucking love that.
The horrible flute. I had to do it.
Dude, that's amazing.
I remember I asked you the other day, like, how did you? Because you did some other stuff too when you put in pictures. And I was like, that's crazy.
That was so cool.
Rudimentary Photoshop techniques.
That's awesome. That's awesome, dude.
Oh man. So Hammond Collection predictions. We made it to that section of the stream, boys. First off, for our Hammond Collection predictions, of those of you who don't know, Hammond Collection is a company made, or a subline made by Mattel. They make dinosaurs, and they make a lot of stuff from the Jurassic movies and stuff. So the first off, I figured our first one would be, oh yeah, look at Stoned. He's got a
Look at
Hammond
that.
Collection
And you have
dino
one
right
too.
there.
You have one too, Jacob.
Yeah, mine's back over in the shelf back over here.
Look at that.
Look at
sexy
that thing, man.
Stagomizer.
That thing is insane, dude. Look at those. Wow.
How's the tail feel?
Oh, dude, the tail, the rubber tails. I just, and once again, anytime we talk about dinos, we always have to give credit to Connor, man. This man, I just forgot how much I loved these animals, man, and how fascinating they are. Tail feels
Right,
awesome, dude.
It really looks
Oh,
awesome.
shit. Yeah, the Thagomizer is just beautiful texture, man. The rubber tail, it's got a really nice bend to it, as you can see. There's a couple people that have concerns about how this rubber is going to hold up over time. Like, just keep, maybe have a dehumidifier in your room, keep it in decent conditions. I feel like it'll hold up for a little while, but so cool.
It should last forever. I'll bring it out one day. In storage, I have a Lord of the Rings and the Two Towers, so it's old as hell. It's this one of those dog things that the orcs rode, and it's a big toy, and the mouth of it is all rubber, and when you press a button on the back of it, its mouth moves up and down, and the face is still perfect.
I used to have one of those.
And it's been in the heat and everything, and it's still
Yeah.
it looks brand new. I'll definitely bring it out. It's really cool.
That's
I would love to
awesome,
see-
dude.
I forget what they're called. Those
The
dog things that
wargs.
they.
Yeah. How runners spin. Yep.
What was it?
Charcu and
Wargs.
wargs.
Yeah.
Wargs. Yeah.
People have it.
That's
I'm gonna
what it
bring it
is.
down to the storage unit.
That's
It's in
cool.
a little black box. Yeah, that thing is so sick. So the tail should last for all eternity on that thing. Like, I have faith in that.
I would love
in-
to see
in-
that.
last forever. No, but like, yeah, the Spino too. It's gonna last forever.
Ooh, look
Also,
at that
awesome
thing, man.
rubber tail. Also, shout out to Jacob for this. He hooked this boy came all the way from Cali, baby.
Yeah,
Beautiful
dude,
figure, dude.
probably one of the last ones in Northern California, man.
That's
That's
crazy,
crazy.
bro. Shout out to you for going out of your way and getting that for me, man. I really appreciate it. Just a beautiful figure. So
Got you,
happy
bro.
to have that, man.
Hell
I know
yeah,
we
dude.
all love the JP or OT, the original trilogy.
And that was a hard to find figure too, and everyone was trying to get it.
Yeah, man.
We all
dude.
got one. You got one too, Jacob, right?
Yeah, I got a Spino. Spino's right
Yeah.
there.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. Wait, it looks small in that big shelf. So that shelf is huge.
That shelf is pretty
That shelf
big.
is
Yeah, you can see the
big, yeah.
Spino and the
getting
Allosaurus
a
and the
weird-
Stego.
I'm getting a weird forced perspective where everything looks much smaller. That's why I'm trying to like remember that the Scout Trooper helmet is huge. So like,
Yeah,
and then especially those dinos. So that's a big shelf. That's awesome. So you can fit way
Dude.
more dinos on there, man. You're gonna
Yeah,
have
you're
some-
right.
Hot
especially the
toys.
second shelf. Oh yeah, look at those hot toys.
I know, and those are big too. How tall are the Hot Toys, real quick? Are they like
Hot toys are about 12 inches. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
excited?
About
Yeah.
an inch per foot or so.
Yep. Exactly. General Grievous is going to be like 16 inches. He's going to be a big boy.
Oh God, that's your shelf was looking. Connor, I know I've seen bits of pieces of like how you have your stuff displayed.
Oh, it's all changing soon too. I just showed Jacob where we're doing the room. Look at that.
That's
I love
awesome,
that shelf.
man. I do that. I
Kinda
think it's
like
such a
that.
beautiful. It's so cool.
Oh, thank you,
Looking
boys.
really
Appreciate
good,
it.
man.
Was it on Amazon?
Amazon for the
Amazon.
Scout Trooper?
No, for the shelf. I love the shelf.
Oh,
It's
the
such-
shelf. I got it on IKEA. I'll send you guys the link in the chat
Ooh.
afterwards. Yeah, just in case.
Yeah,
It's
Corinne, of course, has a family account there. So
yeah,
Oh,
I know,
shit.
right? She is IKEA, right? Her dad is John IKEA.
yeah, it's so funny. And, she's like, "That's like a big store over there." I was like, "Wow, I bet
Yeah.
it is." That's awesome.
Thank you, Troy.
Yeah, I
Appreciate
love the
that,
shelf,
Troy.
and I definitely need
Yes, it
something like that.
Hell yeah,
Y'all,
dude.
what's y'all? I know we're about to get into the segment, but real quick, what's y'all's opinions on float? Because dude, I love the floating shelf. I just hate drilling into my walls because I always want to move stuff around a lot. But I love the idea and the look of floating shelves. Obviously you have a little bit of both there, Jacob. What do you prefer, the floating shelves or like permanent like bookshelves? And Connor, I want to hear your opinion too, bro. I love the look.
The installation of the floating shelves was really tough, but I think they look better overall if you can get them installed properly, like with the level and also IKEA didn't even give me the one bracket. They missed a bracket, so the way we had to put it together was even more difficult. So the way that it looks now is it's like even more went into it than what it looks like. So floating shelves all day, dude. If you needed to, these are also really easy to uninstall. There's only like 4 or 6 pieces per thing. There's like the shelves themselves, brackets, and then like these little mounting like these steel mounting bars. So it's pretty easy.
Cool, man. Yeah, right
Troy's spin. Just do a small one and see if you like it.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, good idea, Troy. Yeah, I think I'll do that, man.
Connor, what do you think? Because you're going to do both. You have bookcases and floating shelves.
Because the bookcase, I have a really nice bookcase one that's in storage, and I put lights on the inside of it, and the thing is sick.
Ooh. Yeah,
but I'll send you pictures of it. The thing is awesome. That's also from IKEA, but it's really nice. But floating shelves I've never done before, and I'm nervous because we're going to be moving. We have a new TV. We already have it, but we're going to be installing it on the wall as well. And we have to move the bookshelves. Like I'm going to have to move all the Godzillas and non-moves to the other side. So I'm going to be doing more floating bookshelves. I like it. It's just I'm actually going to be asking Jacob how to do it and Corinne's sister's husband.
Awesome, man.
Got you.
Gotta send that in chat to show us how it looks. You gonna do a shelf update like on your YouTube or anything, bro? Like a little video on it? Are you just gonna stick to like reviews and stuff like that? I think you would do great doing like little quick collection tours, man. Like, well, I know like one of my favorite ones of yours is when you showed off. It was an old one when you showed off all your Nanmu collection, but you did it in your light box. Would you ever consider doing like a How Runner? I'm just doing this now because I want to. I'm procrastinating, bro. But no, I'm just kidding. But like, would you ever do like a shelf tour or anything like that on your channel?
Dude, that would be fun. I've done it before, but not on the shelf. I miss my bookshelf though. It looked because I have videos on my Instagram of that. It was just way more fun. I guess to pan like that with the lights on it and stuff, it looked really cool. But also the bookshelves are nice too. I have an Osmo camera, but I also have a stabilizer for the phone too, so I wouldn't be opposed to doing that.
Cool.
Because I have pretty shaky hands for some reason, so like if I use a stabilizer, I would feel comfortable doing that. But it would be weird because I do have like some stuff placed in weird places. It would be a very strange conversation because I've like behind some of the Godzilla figures is like a Kong figure that's signed by an actor, but I also have like a really expensive Gundam figure by Bandai that was like over $300, and it's all like metal. I don't know if I ever showed you that one. I did a review on it a long time ago. It's really cool. But yeah, I guess I would. That would be fun. That'd be cool.
Yeah, man. Cool. Sorry to get off track. All right, Hammond
No
Collection.
worries. All right, Hammond Collection, especially for Howlrunner. So first one is Indominus Rex. They have not done the Indominus Rex yet in the Hammond Collection, which I am very surprised. But if they ever did, it would be peak, as the kids say. And yes, Connor and I were talking a little bit. We do think that it is going to be one of the next ones that they eventually do. I don't think it's going to happen this year. I think it's going to be early 2026 because we've already gotten the Spino, the Stego. We've gotten the Convention Crasher T-Rex, or do we consider that Hammond Collection?
I mean,
which one?
The Convention Crasher, the new one that came out for SDCC.
Yeah, I think that's because that is the older. It's the feet and the teeth are retooled, and obviously some of the head sculpt, but it is the old school Hammond Collection T-Rex. So I'm pretty sure that would be considered Hammond. Yeah.
Okay, so then we've gotten three big dinos this year so far. So, Indominus Rex I could see coming next year or sometime early, probably. Yeah. Or we'll get it announced like at the end of this year, and it'll be coming out early, kind of like the Spino did sometime in May or June. So
Yeah.
That would sound
yeah,
good. Definitely.
yeah, that one would be a good one. And moving it on, just to keep it with the flow of the show, my prediction that they'll eventually do the Dilophosaurus from the novel Jurassic Park, the Michael Crichton novel. And
I wish
that Dilophosaurus was bigger than the Dilophosaurus in the movie. It is about 20 feet tall. And it was yellow with black spots like a leopard. And it would just be so freaking cool if we got this in the Hammond Collection. I don't know about you guys, but I would make room for it for sure.
I would love that. I would be so happy with that.
And Troy,
go ahead. No, you go ahead. Go ahead, Jacob.
Oh, Troy's asking, is that a ladybug on him? No, that is the sagittal crest of the Dilophosaurus. It's these two bony crests that go up kind of his head, Troy. But it does look like a ladybug.
Which I believe is where it actually gets its name from, is the Dilophosaurus. I forget how it breaks down and what it translates to. I could be wrong on that, but
means too.
Okay, I thought you were the one that told me how big they actually were. When you told me that they were actually like a lot bigger, I was like, oh shit, I didn't realize that. And then I started doing research on the Dilophosaurus a little bit. Obviously, this was months ago. Now, this was me and you first like crossed paths. And you were like, yeah, the Dilophosaurus was way bigger in the novel and in real. This is actually an accurate representation. This is how big the Dilophosaurus actually was that we have fossils of. They were not small like they were portrayed in the original 93 film. But this is a great prediction, dude. This would be so cool to have. Now, would this, you think they're going to do Hammond Collection, or would they do it like a mainline Mattel with the limited like so no articulation at the elbows or knees? You know what I'm saying? Like the mainline cheap stuff? Or would it be Hammond?
I would say Hammond. Like they're going to have to start pulling from somewhere else eventually because they're running out of things to do. I mean, they haven't done Indominus, but after Indominus, like what are they going to do? Rex 2.0? Sure, let's do it. I'll take it. But give us some shit from the novels. Like pull from what made Jurassic Park in the first place.
Yes.
Oh yeah, what you got, Connor?
I got something right here. I've had this for a long time, and I actually took it out of storage a long time ago, which is so funny. Hammond Collection. Oh my god, I totally forgot I had this. This is Metracanthosaurus.
Oh, that's an older one then.
Nice.
Yeah, I've had this for a long time.
Wow.
So this is really important because when Dennis Nedry was taking the DNA, he took some Metracanthosaurus DNA, which is kind of crazy.
Oh.
I would love for them to redo this one and like fix its face and its eyes. I love what they're doing with the new one.
Yeah.
But yeah, that would be fun. Yeah, Dilophosaurus would look incredible. They need to. That would be nice. They've done it. You know, they've done the one from the movie, but it looks all right, but not as cool as the one from the book. I feel like.
Yeah.
And we need to have girthier, be a bigger figure. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Right on, dude. Right on. So moving it along, keeping with the flow of the show, my last prediction that I had was the Suchomimus. So that'd be really cool if we got a Suchomimus similar to a Baryonyx or the Spinosaurus, but not as big as the Spinosaurus. I think a little larger than the Baryonyx, perhaps. But just it doesn't have to be the specific coloration, but that would be really cool. Kind of reminds me a little bit of like kind of like a crocodile, I would say, like a Nile crocodile. I think Connor said it's got like yellow and black, and
Awesome. I would love that.
Is the Suchomimus, would it be the same size or slightly smaller than the Carnotaurus? Slightly smaller or about the same? Trying to think of how it would look figure wise, like size wise.
Yeah. Connor, what do you think on that?
This was pretty long. Bigger than, I feel like Carno wasn't too big.
No, Carno was kind of medium size. Yeah, they're kind of not small, but I'd say like a medium sized dinosaur.
Mimus, was it like 25 feet?
Oh, holy shit! Oh wow, so bigger than the Carnotaurus. Yo, that's crazy. I always thought the Carno was bigger. Obviously, like you have like the Carno, the Allosaurus, the Therizinosaurus. Those are like the medium sized. And then you have like the Giganotosaurus, the Spinosaurus,
Wow,
and
they were 31 to 36 feet long.
holy cow!
Jeez, that's
Big.
giant.
It's a
Yeah,
big old weird looking thing. They're cool. I would love that figure.
That's
yeah.
crazy, dude. So you're talking about a figure that would be even bigger. So I'd say between scale of like the Giga or like Spino size and a little bit larger, smaller than the Spino, but larger than the Carnotaurus or something like that.
That'd be so
Yeah.
sick.
Bigger than the
Oh, yeah.
Allosaurus.
People would
Yeah.
buy it. It would sell out easily.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Pretty sure, I don't know if they've already made one, but they made Irritator, and that thing goes for a lot of money on the second hand.
Oh,
That's
wow.
also, yeah, that's another older one too. Like all the teeth are a lot of the first Hammond collection, a lot of the teeth are sculpted in one piece. Whereas
Yeah.
now on the newer ones, they sculpt them individually now. That's an old one. That's a classic though.
Yeah.
And like you said, they're going for I would love do y'all think they would end up like reissuing like older ones like the Triceratops and the Ankylosaurus? Because those are going for like 90, 100 plus, you know?
Oh, right. Yeah, and I wanted to get the baby T-Rex too. They're expensive.
This
They're
one
never-
is
Over-
this one is the
Fuck.
Suchomimus galactic. The Suchomimus galactic. Son is asking what this dinosaur is called.
Cool.
That's
Sorry.
cool.
Laugh. Damn
That's okay.
alligator bit me in the hand.
Yeah.
You guys ever seen Reno 911 when they're in Miami? They're like, that gator's dead. Where you from? You don't know gator. You scared of this pretty little thing? You guys never saw that movie? Oh, it was awesome.
Which movie are
Sorry.
you talking about?
Reno 911 when they're the movie when they're in Miami.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one.
I've
Where
never
they blow
seen
up the
that.
whale on the beach. Yeah.
What the
that's
fuck?
hilarious.
I know it was
Yeah.
a crazy show.
Oh,
It's
it
a
was-
crazy show.
I would love that figure.
Yeah, it'd be so cool, dude.
So
Brad
did you
Oh,
boys have any predictions that I for me to pull up any pictures?
D-Rex,
D-Rex. Connor says D-Rex.
the ultimate.
And I have one in a second that Connor just said just a second ago, but I will wait till we look at the D-Rex first because this thing is this. I seen what we posted in chat. We were kind of talking before the stream, and oh, dude, this thing, yeah, it would be crazy to have in Hammond Collection. I don't know if I would pick it up. Kind of like the Indoraptor too. I'm not sure if I would pick it up, but then again, see it in person, that's another thing, though.
It can fit with Black Series or Vintage Collection. It literally looks like it belongs in Star Wars to me. It's anything.
Yeah,
The Rancor was a big inspiration for it, but
that's true.
yeah, it is such a weird looking thing, dude. I agree. But I love it so much. That's what's their name? Goji Center made that CG actually. I've been following every YouTuber who's been doing stuff about that movie back in the day. We're waiting for it to come out. So Goji Center made that beautiful rendition before we even knew what the creature looked like. So they guessed
wow.
it right. So that was leaked before the movie. And
That's
before the
crazy.
so it's so cool. Man, the thing would be cool. Someone, I sent you guys a message of someone painted their D-Rex the color of the T-Rex.
The buck,
Yeah.
Lost World. Oh,
Why didn't he choose a different color? The brown is still cool, man, but I would die for that figure. That'd be sick with articulation. And there's our Rancor.
yeah.
We
Yeah.
have it now. That'd be sick.
Thing's huge, dude. I didn't realize it was, and like you were telling me in the movie, Connor, like you see it in the beginning. Now maybe like it grew or something. Maybe there was two of them, but you see it in the beginning of the movie, and he grabs the dude, and he's kind of like just like a bite size. And then the next time you see it, he's great. He's like chomping on the helicopter like it's a carrot. So it's like, did he grow? Is this a different one? Like there's a lot of speculation as to, and I didn't even. I see in the movie, I didn't think much of it, and then you were just like in all the rabbit holes when it comes to the Jurassic movie. You were telling me about the Mutodons being added, and the Raptors were taken out. I was so pissed because I was literally thinking about that in the movie. I was like, where the fuck are the Raptors? And I texted Connor and Hyper, and I think I even texted you too, or I messaged you, Jacob, and I was like,
Yeah.
there wasn't enough dinosaurs. There was not enough. Like it was still fun, but man, it was just some stuff that felt like this is. Seeing a figure like the D-Rex in the Hammond Collection and knowing that it's this size and that the T-Rex is one of the bigger figures in the Hammond Collection, that would just be you're talking about a gargantuan looking piece in your collection,
Yeah.
man.
It'd be
Yeah,
sick.
man. I could see
So
him doing
cool.
it one day. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Also,
dude.
real quick with Rebirth, with the Quetzalcoatl scene, that was awesome. That looked good. But what the hell was up with that? I forgot to bring this up. With that temple, who made that temple? Scarlett Johansson. She walks inside. She's like, "What is this? Like an ancient temple?" You tell me. I've been wondering this for 6 months. They didn't explain it. So that was just, and it's also cool that the D-Rex is still alive. So I hope, I mean, they made enough money, so they'll make another one. I hope they make another one. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Kind of tighten up the story a little bit and not do a bunch of like reshoots and shit, changing shit last minute.
Take 2 years to make it. That'd be cool.
Take your time. Take y'all's time and give us a good movie with a good story. It was fun, but yeah.
Did you guys have any other predictions? Stoned, anything on your end?
I did have one that I was really. It's less of a prediction and more of a want. But obviously, you know, I just showed off the Stegosaurus from Lost World, the second Jurassic Park movie, and we also got obviously we have the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive with the Buck T-Rex, and that which was really cool because in Lost World in the second one, when the T-Rex breaks out, they're in San Diego. I thought that was like a really cool like finesse to it.
Yeah,
it just makes it a little bit more like, I don't know, just cool. Like it's a San Diego exclusive of the movie, and literally the movie is about a T-Rex getting loose in America, which is what was Steven Spielberg's like whole idea of one, like what if dinosaurs made it to the real world, and he finally got to do it in the second one because the third one wasn't directed by him. But I would really like to see them reissue the baby T-Rex. They're doing a lot of Lost World stuff. Yeah, oh my yes. Just fuck, dude.
Prime One Studio.
Animatronic's so cool. But like that figure is going for buku money on the ad because they've already done this figure. But it was a while ago. And the baby T-Rex, that is one of the, as a kid, I always thought it was so fucking cool and cute, and it was like one of the coolest scenes seeing the mama and the daddy come in there and just like absolutely go diabolical and fuck shit up over that baby. And I would just always remember that as a kid. And I had one of the old school like Kenner figures of the baby T-Rex like a long time ago, and I just feel like I would love to get my hands on a Hammond Collection T-Rex in general, and then have the baby there as well, just as the representation from Lost World, because it's just, and that green and the yellow, I just love the paint on the second on this Lost World one. It looks so good. But this would be amazing.
That would be awesome, dude. If they could get the detail down right too. You know, they don't have to make it too big because he wasn't a big guy, but
yeah.
Maybe the size of like the Dilophosaurus or something like that, because I think Hammond Collection did a Dilo. So yeah, that would be awesome, man. A new baby T-Rex to go with like the newer T-Rex that just got released.
It's just like, and it's also kind of, I feel like they're giving a lot of love and attention to the Lost World, and this would just kind of like keep the vibe going with the second movie, you know, reissuing
Straight
that.
up. Yeah, man, straight up. Hell yeah, very nice.
That's a great shot you found.
Yeah, so thank you.
Yeah, what is that from?
What is that from? What did I just look up?
It looks close to the one in the movie.
Yeah, I think it's a still like a shot from the movie or something like that, or like on-set photography, because it's part of the Jurassic Park wiki fandom.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So it's like okay, yeah. That animatronic was so cool in that movie too, because like the way that like he's actually grabbing the bloody carcass when Roland and his assistant go into the T-Rex den.
Yeah,
the animatronic of the puppet, it's like grabbing the fucking carcass and like actually biting it and like just so cool, bro. So cool, man.
Real.
Yes, felt very real. Just like really immerses you.
Yeah.
Very good, boys. Very nice.
Yeah, man. Oh, it'd be so cool. So cool.
Those are good predictions, man. So we got the D-Rex from Connor, baby T-Rex from Stone, and then the Indominus Rex, Dilophosaurus novel version, and the Suchomimus, which we found out was pretty giant.
Yeah, bigger than I thought. I knew it was big, but damn, crazy.
Yeah, dude.
It'll be an awesome figure. Hell yeah, dude.
Nice, boys. Well, we freaking have been blasting through everything we went through, our Black Series news, our Star Wars debates, our Hammond Collection predictions. Do you guys still got some time for like recent pickups? We still also have to do the giveaway. One lucky winner is going to be, ooh, look at that. There's a Spinosaurus right there. Man, that thing looks so good. Imagine the Suchomimus, dude. Yeah, that would be
Fuck
Fuck yeah, dude.
In that color. The Suchomimus color.
Yeah, man. God,
I
that
have
thing is
mine right over there
awesome.
on top of my dresser.
Sorry, I was just trying to play while you were
That's okay.
explaining, man.
So one lucky winner will be winning the custom casting indoor Night Trooper disguise that I custom kit bashed and Rit dyed. This is actually, he's holding the Night Trooper helmet. This is the Night Trooper from Ahsoka that I Rit dyed. So it's black and gray now. It was gray always, but the back is black now. And then here's Andor rocking. If I can get the helmet back in his hand. Anyway,
Awesome.
custom Rit dyed. Pretty freaking cool. So someone's going to win this tonight.
Yo, that's fire, bro. That's really cool.
That's awesome.
Thanks,
Hell
man.
yeah. Yo, that's really cool, man. I fuck with that.
Man, I appreciate that, man. You might,
dude.
you just might win it. I put you on the giveaway thing.
Oh, you didn't have to do that, bro. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you, man. That's really very cool, dude.
So let's get into the giveaway here and see who wins this Cassian and
Yeah, buddy.
Ooh, yeah.
And I just want to thank Jacob again for y'all. Y'all know me. I just like to be grateful, but I just want to thank Jacob for having me and Connor on. And I always love talking to both of you guys. We have a great time, and also just appreciate everybody in chat hanging out with us tonight on this Wednesday night. Appreciate y'all.
Absolutely. Anytime you're welcome on, boys. You know the drill here. This has just been so much fun. I can't believe 3 hours has almost flown by. So
yeah, dude.
Don't want to keep you guys
Crazy.
too long. So into the giveaway here, you know.
Yeah, man.
Right.
Having fun, dude.
Good. I'm so I'll shuffle it up a little bit. We been in the chat tonight. I got entered in here. So we got Chris G, Troy, Hal Runner, R2 Drew 2, Carbonites, GXB, Lane Speeder, Gardiston, Stone Mando, and Corinne Anderson. All right. With that being said, we'll get our first name out of the way. And I got nice and shuffled up.
Yeah, buddy.
Here we go.
Let's go.
Let's see who gets eliminated first. Oh no. R2. Thank you very much, R2 for always supporting and being in the live chats. It means a lot to see you in here, buddy.
Hell yeah, man.
All right.
Thanks,
see
R2.
who's next. Yeah, thanks, R2. Oh, Gen X Brian, GXB. So sorry, my man.
Yeah, take his ass off the wheel. Just kidding, Brian. Love you, bro.
Yeah, we love you, Brian. You're the best, man. Thank you for always supporting the show.
Thanks, Brian.
Oh, he's gonna be so bummed.
Oh.
Hal Runner, so sorry, my man. Dude, thank you so much for always supporting the show. He might be gone. I think he went to go watch another live stream. So, Hal Runner, thanks for always hanging out and dropping your thoughts in the form of a comment, buddy. You're a crack up as always.
Hell yeah, man. Thanks, Hal Runner.
Oh, he's still here.
Oh, he's still here. Yep, there he is.
Okay. What's up, buddy? Thanks for always being here, man. It means a lot. Oh no.
Shit.
Eric. Galactic Artisan Customs. Thank you for always being a friend of the show and supporting, man. You're a real genuine guy. That care package that you sent me was so sweet. So appreciate you, dude. Sorry you got to remove you from the list, but there we go. All right, next up.
No, Vader.
Yeah, right. Corinne. Oh man. Corinne, thanks for always letting me hang out with Connor, and appreciate you always supporting the show.
Hell yeah.
All right, keeping it going, boys.
Yes, sir.
No.
This is
Stone
bullshit.
Mando. Rigged. This is rigged.
Rigged. Thank
So,
you for
man,
putting me on,
appreciate
bro.
you, bro. Anytime, man. You're the best, man. Your support means the world. It truly does.
Thank you, dude. Thank you, man.
Of course. All right. So moving right along, let's see who is
Oh,
going to get
shit.
eliminated next. Oh shit. Rebel Scum 420.
Oh, damn.
Man, so sorry, but hey, appreciate you for your support. It really always means a lot to see you in the chat and see you hanging out during the live streams, Rebel Scum.
Damn straight.
All right, we're getting almost down to 3. After 3, we'll shuffle it up and so we can see who wins the Cassian Andor Night Trooper disguise. Oh man, Landspeeder Luke got eliminated. Landspeeder Luke, thanks for always watching the replays and checking out the show. Really means a lot, buddy.
Hell yeah.
All right, so our last 3. Last 3. I don't think there's a way to make the spin longer, but here we go. We shuffled it up. Let's see who gets eliminated next. We got Troy Carbonites and Chris G left.
Damn.
Oh, Chris G. See you later, man. You got eliminated, but thanks for always checking out the show. Really means a lot, bud. And our
Thanks,
last
Chris.
2, Carbonites and Troy. Carbonites
Oh,
and Troy.
shit.
Holy cow.
Who's gonna get it? Who's gonna get it? Customized Andor.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Oh,
Troy, I'm
Troy.
so sorry, dude. I'm so
Damn it.
sorry, Troy. And that means, Troy, thank you always again for hanging out and supporting the show, man. Your support means the world, dude. You are such a cool dude. And with that being said, it looks like Carbonites is the winner of the Cassian Andor Night Trooper disguise.
Hell yeah, dude. Congrats, Carbonites.
Carbonites, congrats. Thanks for everything that you do for the community, dude. It means a lot. You are awesome with your customizing and the actual Carbonites that you make, dude. It's so freaking cool. So shout out to you. You just won this custom Cassian Andor Night Trooper disguise. All right.
That's awesome.
Yeah, there's one of Carbonite's pieces right there, actually. There's Obi-Wan Kenobi. May make Stone big.
Yeah.
That's one of Carbonite's pieces. He makes phenomenal stuff by hand, and he has so much to choose from, all different aspects of Star Wars, from prequels to Clone Wars to OT. That is part of his high ground set.
That's awesome.
And there's a Coruscant Guard, Shock Trooper, just amazing work. He draws all this stuff by himself and just absolutely kills it. So I feel like he's very deserving. So
Very cool.
yeah,
They're so rad. They're a lot of fun, and they're only $15. They're free shipping. Sorry, I knocked some figures over when I was grabbing them. I was gonna try to grab one of my favorite ones that he's got here. He's got a lot of different sets from not only movies and the games and stuff like that, but also like the animated series. This is one of my favorite ones right here.
oh
That's awesome.
wow, Darth Maul.
He's even got the earring on.
Oh dude, let's go.
Gotta
Great
see.
addition to detail. Nice.
That's really freaking sweet, man. The Horned Red Demon.
I love it. That's such a cool name.
They're $15 per set. There's 6 Carbonites in each pack, and it's basically $14 because you can pick a dollar goes to one of 3 of your charities of choosing. There's like Rancho Obi-Wan, which is a Star Wars museum. It's a nonprofit. You can donate there. They have a lot of Star Wars props and stuff like that. It's like a Star Wars museum. And then there's one that I choose. There's 2 other ones that he's really cool company, really cool stuff that Vincent is doing over at Carbonites, man.
Dude, yeah. Shout out to Carbonites. Congrats, Carbonites.
Oh, yeah.
On winning. I'll reach out to you so that we can get you that custom Cassian Andor, man.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, right on, guys. Right on. Well, thanks for hanging out while we do the giveaway. And then our final segment of the night. I know we've been doing this for over 3 hours, so appreciate you guys for your time. I know it's over past 11 on the East Coast for you guys, right?
Yes, sir.
11, yeah. So thank you guys.
Time, man. You're welcome.
Appreciate
Thank you, dude.
We have our recent pickups. If you guys had any recent pickups, we'll let Stoned go first. If we if you had anything, Stoned.
Yeah, thank you, dude. I'm
Yeah,
trying to think. I found this Superman for $15 at. I already have one of these, but I had to pick up another one.
That's clean, man. Wired cape.
Yes, sir. Just a classic super. This is from the Action Comics series. Just a classic looking Superman. I had to grab
That's
that.
so sick, man.
Thank
Is that
you, dude.
McFarlane?
It is. Yes, it is McFarlane.
Nice. Okay,
It's
and
a
that's one of
Wired
their new
Cape.
releases.
I think it came out 2024, Jacob. I think.
Okay. Okay.
The
Cool.
yellow S and the
Oh,
Wired Cape is just so, dude. It's so. That's why I was like so excited earlier about seeing when you said something about Vader having a wired cape. It just adds so much like that, like so much flavor, posability as well.
nice.
And then, what else did I think I did? I did get this. Got this Batman Beyond a few weeks ago. This is also McFarlane, but it is part of the DC Direct line.
Whoa.
I've been rewatching Batman Beyond, which obviously is a 90s animated series. So I watched it as a kid, and then I found out it was on HBO. I'm trying to get the Blu-rays and the 4Ks because I want to start collecting some physical media. But
Cool.
man, I was rewatching it, and I was just like, dude, I forgot. Made me think a lot about my brother because I watched it with him a lot, and I seen this figure in my local comic shop, and I was just like, I have to have it, dude. Terry McGinnis is one of my favorite Batmans, and I just loved like the old man Bruce storyline with him having a protege or an apprentice. I just love Batman Beyond, dude.
Nice, man. That is so cool. Alex Neiman, good to see you in the chat. He says, "Fuck yeah, that looks tight."
Thanks, Alex. Appreciate you coming by, man. Thank you.
Yeah,
and then
man.
I'll run through these really quick. I actually I showed these off on my last stream. I believe say what, Connor?
Oh, I think Connor's frozen.
Oh, okay. I thought he said something. My bad. I actually did pick up. I've been getting into. I am no comic nut or anything by any means, but I've definitely been getting into comics a little bit. And I actually showed these off. Oh, he's back. You good, Connor?
You're back now.
I disappeared.
Yeah, you're back now. You're good though.
The whole world went black, guys. They were there to help me.
We thought we lost you for a second, man. We were like, no.
And yeah, it came up. It said my internet. I was like, my internet.
I thought it was Stones. What is going on?
Not mine.
First it was mine. Now it's yours. Jacob, earlier, I don't know if you wasn't. You were a little fuzzy earlier too.
Oh my gosh! Of course it was.
Technology, man. Hey.
Did I freeze it all today when we were doing this? Did I freeze it all?
No, just until like a second ago. Yeah.
Yep.
Except for that horrible thing, it took me out. All right. What were you guys saying? Sorry. The Batman was
good. Thank you so much, dude. I'm probably gonna get up. I got a Wolverine. I got a couple tattoos that I want to get, and I just got that Spider-Man. I got a Wolverine that I'm wanting to make an appointment for, and then I'm probably gonna get a Batman Beyond piece at some point.
Nice.
Anyways, I did show these off. I had Connor on a stream a couple weeks ago, and we did our top ranking of our favorite dinosaurs. It was a bunch of fun. I was trying to get Jacob on there, but he was unfortunately busy at work, which is okay. We got to make that money until we buy our figgies.
Yeah.
You got to call out sick, man. Call out sick. It's worth it.
Next time you're going to be there.
Definitely. Absolutely.
But I did show these off on my stream, but just real quick because they are kind of new, and I'm just excited to be getting into comics again. Again, I'm no comic nut or anything like that, but I'm starting to delve in and just enjoy the artwork and the extra stories and stuff like that. So I did pick up some comics. I got 10 of these comics for $30, which with a gift card and some stuff in my local comic shop. I shop there a lot. I'm like a regular. So basically got each one of these comics for $3 a piece. And first off, I got a Jim Lee Batman foil card variant.
Oh, wow. My God.
It's kind of hard to show because of the way that the foil shines.
God,
Jim Lee
was such a sick art cover.
Thank you, bro. So Jim Lee actually drew this. Jim Lee was one of my favorite artists, the best to ever draw the X-Men, and he also drew Batman for a little while. So very cool. Kind of hard to see with the foil card on there.
Yeah.
The next one I got, and I actually have one that I'm sending to Connor very soon. I'll show that too.
Oh, cool.
I picked up some Daredevil stuff for people that know been on my channel. Connor and Jacob know well. I literally have like ranted to them so many times how obsessed I've become with Daredevil since I've been watching the show. I watched him as a kid too, but got just really cool, old school.
That's killer, dude.
Thank you, bro.
Love that red costume.
Yeah, do you just and the shadows, the shading, it's just so cool, man. So badass.
Heck
It's
yeah.
like a grittier Batman, you know.
It
Yeah.
is.
Keeping up more Daredevil comics. Got another. I just love the artwork on this. Very classic, bright, vibrant colors.
Wow.
Sometime in the 80s, I believe. I want to say this was like an 87 comic or something like that.
Oh wow. Okay. Jeez.
Yep, 1987, Year of the Reader, and it's Morgan Hunt. I don't know if that's the artist or who penciled it or whatnot, but yeah. So right down here it
Wow.
says it. So cool,
Oh my
man.
gosh, man.
Did you see
Classic,
Superman or Fantastic Four yet?
No, dude. So literally, bro, it's funny that you say that. I've been wanting to. We have been trying to go see Superman for the past 3 weeks, and I've been so busy at work in the past couple of weekends. It's been birthdays, or we had a poker run from my brother's memorial foundation. Like it's been a lot. This weekend, I am going to see Superman some kind of way, bro. Like I'm dying to see it. But I'm also excited about Fantastic Four. Did you see either one of them?
Yeah, I saw both.
Saw both. Oh man,
Yeah.
we need to talk. I need to go see it so we
It's
can
fun.
all talk.
They're fun.
Hell yeah, dude. Okay, real quick. Superman or Fantastic Four, which was better?
They're both very different. I guess I would pick Superman. I would pick Superman. They're
Yeah.
both fun. But I liked the actors in Superman better, and there was some really great funny stuff in there too, and fun. Yeah. I liked it. Let me spoil it for you.
To it. Yeah, dude.
Let me spoil it for you.
No.
Don't worry. So
Actually,
scene
yeah,
one,
spoil it. Tell me.
exterior, snow.
Cover your ears. Cover your
It
ears.
was fun. You guys have to go see it. But
Dude, I can't wait. I'm so
it's hard to
excited.
go to theaters these days. Like it's
Yeah, it is.
hard.
It's expensive, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
people can
talk.
ruin it for you. People talk, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
On
that's
their
the worst.
phones
dude.
or whatever. Yeah.
Just inconsiderate. So rude, man. So rude.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll definitely love it, dude. And you're a big Superman fan. I think you'll like Superman better.
Dude, and what's crazy, my brother, he was so hardcore, like he could spit that shit, dude, about Superman. I'm just like, damn, bro. But
With Fantastic Four, I'm so upset because Kang the Conqueror, Jonathan Majors, they got rid of him, which he was my favorite. He was a really good actor from Ant-Man, the Quantumania, and also from the Loki TV show. He was going to be the next big bad in Marvel. And you saw the Council of Kings and all that at the end of Ant-Man and all this stuff that they're leading up to. And because all that stuff happened, they had to switch it out. Now I feel like everything else after that is like fake. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
So you'll like Superman's better in my opinion.
I like that you said that. I was like, I was gonna judge you if you said Fantastic Four. I was like, this dude's out of his mind.
But also Thunderbolts. Did you see Thunderbolts? That was really good. I don't care if
No,
it's bad.
dude, you said something about that. Yeah, I want to so bad.
It's really good. I promise. That was a good one too. And at the end, it was kind of funny. Is after credits, it shows nothing crazy. By the way, nothing crazy. It shows the Fantastic Four ship coming. So it's like,
oh, sweet.
Leads
like
into
yeah.
But nothing. It doesn't, But it was still really cool. So that was nice. But Thunderbolts was awesome. That was
I heard people saying Thunderbolts was the best thing since Endgame.
We think so.
Okay. I really
just
want
got our arms up. We loved it. We've seen it like 20 times. It's so much fun.
Damn.
So Thunderbolts was good and fun and funny. So it was a nice, refreshing thing. Because I haven't been that happy since Deadpool and Wolverine. That was hilarious and amazing.
Yes, dude. So good.
Thunderbolts reminded me of that, but really good. So it was awesome. It just was missing Madonna.
Hell yeah, bro.
The songs. Like so yeah, you gotta see it. You'll love it. But
I'm
that's
so
awesome.
excited, man.
I like seeing the DC and superhero stuff. It's really cool because now I'm getting more into it.
Yeah, dude. When I finally go see it, Jacob, have you seen it yet?
No, not yet, man. I want to see Superman really bad though, and I heard Fantastic Four is good too.
Yeah, we'll have to all talk about it when we finally all see it. That would be fun.
Yeah, man.
Because I like David Cornsweet's portrayal of Superman. I really like what he's doing, and I like that the suit is like a suit and not just like muscle Well, you can tell he's buff on like he's built underneath, but it's not just like muscly shit. Like it's actually like a suit. It looks like a superhero suit. It's cool.
Gotcha. Okay, that's dope.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Really cool, man. I'm excited for that. We are going to see Superman eventually.
Hell
And
yeah.
I got more there. I'll try to run through these real quick. I know y'all got recent pickups too. Got Electro on here.
Nice.
Spider-Man villain. Love the
Wow.
way that Daredevil's drawn right here with the shading and stuff like that. Love that.
Yeah.
And then I'll try to rifle through these real quick, y'all, so y'all can
Yeah,
show y'all stuff. Ghost Rider on here, badass motherfucker. I've actually
right.
never seen Ghost Rider and Daredevil together, so when I seen this, I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm taking this." Very cool.
That's
Had to grab
Nicholas
that
Cage.
one.
Thanks, Rebel Scum. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you have a good night.
Later, man. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight, dude. Appreciate
You're
you.
not allowed to leave, Rebel Scum. You're not
You
allowed
have
to
to
leave.
stay forever. And keeping on with the Superman, we were just talking about. I've seen this.
Damn.
Had to get it, dude.
Man,
Had
some
to
of these
grab
you
it.
gotta like frame those almost.
I know. That's what I was thinking. They look really nice. But then I
It's
don't
funny.
realize that they're an actual book, like with multiple pages. So it's pretty cool.
It's crazy because
Yeah.
some people will get them graded and they get them sealed, and then like they're in there forever until you crack those things open, and then once you crack it open, it's open. You got to send it back and get it resealed and all that. So I did think about framing these up. Some of them after I read through them one time and just feel the pages in my hands, and because I
Yeah.
like to read, I enjoy reading. I'm a slow reader, but I do
Yeah.
enjoy the process of it. But I think once I read each one of them a couple times or once or twice, I might have to throw a couple of these in the frame. I think y'all are right. Love that
Hell
so
yeah.
much, dude. And then perfect example. I was talking about Jim Lee earlier and how he drew that Batman.
Yeah.
The best to ever draw the X-Men. I don't care what anybody says. Jim Lee X-Men cover. This is the same comic. I have other variants of this comic, and it's the same story, but over a span of like a month or like 4 to 6 weeks, Jim Lee released 5 different variants for the same comic. And if you got each one, it built up a mural of the entire X-Men attacking Magneto. And this is one of the sections. Got Jean Grey back here, Storm, Beast.
Wow. That's freaking insane that it makes a mural.
It's
Out
so
of all
cool, dude.
Yeah, out of all the comics.
Did you
Wow.
want to create it? Or did you?
Yes,
or
he
you
was.
got-
Yes, he was the one to create it. I have a.
I mean, can you still find them? Rather, like, can you still find the rest of them so you can create the whole mural?
Yes, so I was actually going to show. I have another piece somewhere in here. Okay,
Thank you,
here's one.
Dante's Displays. Dante's says Jim Lee was the best to draw X-Men, but the Claremont era is unbeatable.
Hell yeah, Dante. Good to see you in chat, man. You're absolutely spitting, dude. Hell yeah, Dante.
Yeah, thanks for being in here and hanging out with us, Dante. Means a lot, buddy.
Yeah, thanks, Dante. Good to see you in chat, man. It's been a little while. Okay, so this is another one that I got.
Yeah.
This
man.
is one of my favorite. This is another variant, and I forget this one goes. So this one goes towards the back, and then I'm missing 3 other issues. But this is the other one right here that completes. This is the next one on that you can see Cyclops's beam here, and Magneto. This is Magneto's bubble. So like the next comic would go right here, and it's Magneto, and then it just so rad, dude. So freaking cool.
Very, very, very awesome stuff. That's so freaking rad, dude.
And then
Glad you're
last
getting back
3,
into comics. Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much, dude. They're so much fun. And last 3, these 2, I have a really cool foil card right here. You can see that kind of glistening with Jean and Cyclops on there. Love that.
That's
Wolverine
sick.
comic. And then I have another X-Men comic right here with the gang on there. Got Jubilee, Gambit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and then the last one I have, which I will be sending to Connor. I seen this and I had to order another one because I was like, when I first was talking to Connor and I showed this, I was like, bro, I just feel like you deserve this and like it belongs to you. So I was like, I'll track another one down, and I did. But this one I'm going to be sending to Connor. This is one of the coolest Daredevil comics I have ever seen, and I have never seen it before.
Wow, look at that shit.
Yeah, I just want to say that's not a good place to be for him.
No, dude.
He's also blind.
Hey, he is the man without fear.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be doing that shit. I'll tell you that right fucking now. I ain't got no balls to do that.
It looks awesome.
No
I love
fucking
the color of it too. I love
It's-
the literal like design of it. the creature. It looks freaking awesome. The croc or gator. It looks really, really cool.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
I'm going
That's
to call
gnarly.
them an gator.
Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous comic. Thank you guys for letting me talk about them for a minute. I
Yeah,
can't wait to
man.
read some of them and talk to y'all about it.
Hey,
That's so great, dude.
I genuinely enjoy opening that up and reading that. And then I will frame it.
Hell yeah, dude. I think I'm going to. I think I need to, man. And then if I like put it in the frame, I always take it down the wall and just open it back if I wanted to read through it. Like, fuck it, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Nice,
That's
man. Well, thank you for sharing and showing. You
Oh,
got a freaking nice stack of stuff to go through there for yourself.
Thank you for letting me talk about it, man. Thank you,
Yeah,
dude.
of
Thank
course,
you, guys. I want to see what you guys have. I know we're getting late into the stream, but I really want to see what you guys have.
It's kind of
Next-
funny.
Hell yeah, Dante.
Jacob and I both got the same Raptor recently because it just came out.
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh, I know, dude. I know what you're about to fucking show, dude.
Yeah, the Tiger Stripe,
Look at that.
The Lost
Look
World.
at that thing.
Dude. Fuck, man.
Dude, I
I'm
saw
so
one on
happy for you.
eBay for $40 earlier and it sold.
Really?
40
Oh, of
bucks.
Bastards. I want another one for his pack.
I know.
Oh
right?
my god, dude.
Just the
Nanmu?
detail on this thing, man.
Oh
Oh,
my
yeah,
God.
Nanmu, bro. Nanmu has my heart, man.
Yes.
Yeah, they
Just-
got Jacob pretty good recently.
Yeah, they really did. They really did.
I can actually spot some of them behind you, man. It took me a while, but now I can see the queen. You'll show eventually. I really
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah, man. But yeah, the Lost World or the novel version of the Velociraptor from Jurassic Park, the brown and red with black stripes like a tiger.
Yes.
So
Very cool.
freaking
Ah,
amazing.
man.
Absolutely incredible figure.
That and then Hyper sent me this awesome G.I. Joe that was like all customized. I was like, dude, is this custom or something? Like it looked like it had a paint job on it. Like it looked better than a normal G.I. Joe. And he was like, yeah, I customed it. I was like, oh my god, this thing's so sick.
That looks
Wow.
He
awesome,
made the
dude.
rope and the grappling hook. Comes with the kukri, one of my favorite knives. Yeah, I thought it was
yeah.
awesome. Right up my alley. So
And he's got the AUG on him too, the AUG.
yeah, dude. And he came with
Yeah.
a backpack as well. So I have a smaller backpack for him in case, but it's
Nice.
pretty sick. I thought that
That's
was awesome.
slick, man. That's really cool. Shout out to Hyper.
Yes, and then
Shout out to
sending me
Hyper.
the minigun too, as well. Finally completing that droid. We're gonna see if we can get one a K2SO, a camouflage color. I think that'd be cool. Because then
Oh shit.
I want it to look like Jesse Ventura from Predator, but a KSO unit. So,
That's amazing.
but then I got this. I don't know if I showed this off recently. Did I?
No, you haven't shown off yet.
Good.
Oh,
Pumpkinhead, really great movie. Stan Winston, the guy who did Predator, Alien, who did those raptors that we just looked at. He designed those. He also designed this creature. He directed this movie.
Man, look at that
called
thing.
Pumpkinhead. Such a good movie.
Gosh,
definitely-
that's gnarly.
See it. And as oh my god, Lance Hendrickson from Aliens, and it's in a ton of movies. But yeah, I'm really excited to get this one open. But I think I'm gonna save it for like October time for spooky
oh,
times.
nice.
Yeah, dude.
That's
Good idea.
NECA, right?
This is called Syndicate Collectibles.
Oh, okay.
Never had one before, so I'm
Interesting.
because it looks better than a NECA, to be honest with you. So
Oh.
that was the drive towards it. It's a little bit more expensive than NECA too, but around the same price range. Like I think it was
Okay.
70 or 65. Not too bad. But,
Okay, I
Nice.
got you.
so
Yeah.
Syndicate Collectibles, you check them out for sure because they definitely do more than just pumpkin. They do a lot of other stuff. But yeah, that was
Cool.
fun too. Also, yeah, just the helmet too, the Star Wars helmet that I showed you when I first got on. But
Oh my god, that was hilarious. Stone missed that, huh?
I was watching y'all.
Oh yeah, okay.
That was awesome. That was awesome. It's like an
Nice.
X-wing. Is it? So does it belong to anybody in particular, or is it just like a generic X-wing helmet?
they had the
It looks
other guy.
Awesome.
What's that other guy's name? He's like the ex.
Poe
He's also-
Dameron?
Poe Dameron, yeah. Oh,
Yeah. Right? Chubbier guy.
Mm.
what's his name? I can't remember it right now.
Oh, Carson Teva?
Carson Teva.
Is that his helmet?
From The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's his helmet. Yeah,
Nice, dude.
helmet on the side.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
helmet's so sick.
his helmet's blue, correct?
Oh, dude, you know what?
I
Yeah.
have his as well for sale too. This one,
Oh,
you're not
that's
gonna
not.
believe it was $25 for this thing, but his is more expensive. But his comes in a box. Yeah,
Oh.
this one's still nice.
Yeah.
But still,
Yeah.
I'll take pictures and I'll send it. I'll send it in the group chat so everyone can see.
Yeah.
If there's anything that anyone wants, let me know and I'll pick it up for you. They're
Oh.
the prices aren't like amazing this time. Like last time, we keep talking about it. They had these interactive droids that were awesome. I did a review of one on my YouTube, and I got it for $40, and their original price was like over 100. So
Damn.
their
Wow.
deals can be better. So I don't know what they're doing, but so if they're,
Yeah.
I'll definitely take pictures and show you guys.
Nice, dude. Heck yeah. That's awesome. I love that helmet. It's so sick. It's all weathered and stuff.
Yeah, it looks like it's like nicely made. Like the inside's got like the nice padding on the inside.
Yeah.
The paint looks cool.
Yeah.
Very sweet.
And the padding, super fun. Has a little chin
Yeah.
strap for you.
Nice.
And then
Sweet, dude.
plays little things when you press this button.
Oh shit.
Shoots
That's my
Nice.
favorite. That's
cool.
awesome. Yeah, dude.
Very
Hell yeah,
cool,
that's
man.
awesome, man. Damn straight.
Nice. Pumpkinhead, a new helmet. What else did you have?
Oh, that Nanmu. I don't know if y'all can see mine. I have them in my little dio. Those Jurassic Park 3 Nanmu. Again, shout out to Connor for introducing me and Jacob to that. I am with Black Series slowing down, or I should say, with me like getting more complete with my collection, and now I'm just kind of like filling in little gaps and holes with Black Series. I'm looking at more lines and stuff. Nanmu and Creative Beast Studios are probably going to be like my two next main focuses, because I am just Nanmu's attention to detail with the sculpt and the amount of the articulation that they can put in with it and still have the sculpt look good is just, it's phenomenal to me how they do it. And just, I am every wrinkle and crevice and fold of skin, every whisker, every scale, everything that's supposed to be there on that figure is there. And I'm just like, since I got the Blood Knight and the White Queen from Nanmu, I am so happy that y'all got the Lost World Tiger Shark. It's arguably one of my favorite versions of the Raptor. I would love to get that. I want to get the Shadow Blade, and I want to get the first Jurassic Park versions, because I love those like olive, dark brown, drab. Like, I love that paint job and that color scheme. But Nanmu is just doing crazy shit. Something we forgot to talk about is they're actually coming out with a saltwater croc. Nanmu is part of their Smart series.
Oh, right. Yeah.
It's going to be so incredible, dude, because the only other one that we know of right now is, and Connor can attest to this too, is the G.I. Joe Fiona the Croc. And it's a fantastic figure. It moves really well. It's one of the most highly articulated crocodiles or alligators you can find in the toy market. But now with Nanmu doing this, there's not really many articulated like dinosaur like or animal lines in general. A lot of the time they're like just like Safari or Papo or Sleesh. They're like fixed pre-posed plastic figures, you know? Like this stuff is like PVC, like the Nanmu stuff. It's just like, oh man, it's just crazy. And it's literally like imports, but for dinosaurs. Like it's literally what Nanmu is, dude.
Yeah, straight up. It's like Nanmu is like Hot Toys of dinosaurs, like you were saying.
They are.
Yeah.
Wildcard, I hear your opinion about that's subjective though. I don't feel like all Black Series figures suck. You can't really compare a Black Series figure to a Hot Toy. I feel like that's a little unfair. That's like comparing ramen noodles to like legit ramen in Japan. You know, you can't really. That's just two totally different price points, and I don't know, man. You're entitled to your opinion. Hot Toys are cream of the crop, but to compare it to a $25 action figure, I feel like it's a little, you know, I don't know.
Yeah.
You're entitled to your opinion, though. I'll tell you, dude.
Yeah, two different ball games, two different games going on. You know, football and baseball. It's like you can compare the two, but are they the same? No, they're not the same.
Exactly. Yeah. But I feel you a wild card. That's fair.
Yeah. But like the Nanmu, like, oh my gosh. So going into my recent pickups, Stoned has got to snag some of this here. This is the Nanmu Black Rock Tyrant by Nanmu, obviously. And this is one of their two, I think Connor's, correct me if I'm wrong, it's like the 2.0 version. They've done like a couple different T-Rexes in the past.
Yeah, they've done a bunch, but a lot with that sculpt. That one's one of the coolest ones that they made. Came out not too long ago.
Yeah, and they did the bucket color in this, the Buck T-Rex from Jurassic Park Lost World. They did a mountain version, which is like a little bit more rare, and then they did this one, which kind of has like a reminiscent of like a Walking with Dinosaurs color scheme to it, with like the black and the yellow and like the red underneath the throat there.
Okay, cool.
And he's kind of stepping like he's gonna be hunting down something, kind of lowering his head. The mouth opens up as well. Super freaking awesome. Man.
Those teeth look amazing.
Don't they, dude? They look incredible. They really do.
It's got like a weird like transparency to like actual teeth.
Yeah, it's like they're translucent, man.
Yeah. That's crazy, bro. That is so cool.
So freaking cool. This is I got off a Big Bad. Yeah, you can get them. There's still quite a bit left of this guy. Like, yeah.
So cool.
We went for around $100.
Okay.
So totally worth it in my opinion.
You got to get one, man.
I think I'm gonna have to, man. That's even if it's not a figure per se. I just love the sculpt and the paint. That is phenomenal, dude. I love the smaller feet. That head sculpt is amazing, and the paint, that like a little bit of the red on the neck going to like it's very reminiscent to a lot of like a male lizards. Like down here in South Carolina and in Florida too, we have what's called an eastern fence lizard, and they have like really cool blue underneath their neck and their belly. And just very, very cool, man. That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, we have western fence lizards over here, but they're not as vibrant as you were describing.
Yeah.
So
cool
that's
lizard.
the Nanmu, like Hot Toys of Dinosaurs, basically. If you can get any Nanmu stuff, if you're a dino fan, I definitely recommend it if you are into collecting. Another great company is Rebor, and Rebor has done more of the accurate Tyrannosaurus Rex. So this is the Kiss Island version, and this is from Prehistoric Planet, another really cool dinosaur show, just like Walking with Dinosaurs.
I thought that looked familiar, dude. Prehistoric Planet Connor turned me on to that. I love that show.
Yeah, man. So this is the Rex from Prehistoric Planet.
Oh, dude, that is gorgeous.
Also, Stone, what's funny is the guy who's narrating Prehistoric Planet, his brother was Hammond in the Jurassic Park, the original movie.
No way, dude. Really? Richard Attenborough?
Yeah, David Attenborough is the other Attenborough's brother.
No shit. I did not know that, bro. Wow. That's really cool.
Small world. Look at that Rex.
Yeah. Small world.
It's kind of cool. It went full circle that Rex is his brother.
Yeah.
Still doing dinosaur stuff.
Is it? I can't tell if I like that one more, the Rebor, more than the Nanmu. I really hate to say it.
Yeah, you got a more. Connor was gonna say probably a more scientifically accurate one. And then you got just the classic movie monster.
Yeah, like that looks so cool. Like that's, oh, dude, that it's got like, because that's the big debate is, or not debate. Some people would say is like the whole Tyrannosaurus having lips. Yeah,
exactly.
It looks so cool, man. That's rad, Jacob. Dude, Connor, do you have that one?
No, I don't. That one looks awesome. They've come out with a few different versions of that one, but that one's definitely the best paint so far.
Man, that's so fucking cool.
I like that arms move.
Yeah, the arms do move. He's waving at you. Hey,
I
like that.
That's cool, dude.
And then the tail's wired, so I posed it up like that.
Looks good.
That's a cool yeah, that's a cool pose, man.
Thanks,
like he's
guys.
actually walking.
Yeah, he looks awesome.
So those are my recent pickups for this week.
Hell yeah, dude. Awesome. Great pickups, guys.
Man. Thank you, dude. Appreciate that.
Oh yeah.
So boys, we freaking went through it. We went through some Black Series. We went through Star Wars debates. We went through Hammond Collection predictions. We went through recent pickups and giveaway nonetheless. So Thank you, boys, for being here. This is one of the longer shows. We've gone on for 3.5 hours. Still got 6 people watching. Everybody, thank you so much for hanging out in the Hyperspace Hangout, episode number 14, with my buddy, the Stoned Mandalorian, and my co-host, Connor Colarusso.
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. I know it's getting late over there. It's almost 12 a.m., so you boys are troopers for hanging out and staying with it this whole time.
Dude, it's easy. It's so much fun.
Yes, it is, dude. Exactly.
Another 3 hours. 3 more.
Dude, honestly, bro, if I didn't have work tomorrow, I'd be like, yo, bro, tell Corrine and just to stay up a little bit longer. It'd be all right. Yeah.
Right.
I'm going to be in here.
That's so funny.
Yeah, so much fun, guys. So much fun.
Awesome. So much fun.
You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. And always, Stoned, you're always welcome. You have an open invitation. So anytime you want to come back on the show, man, you're more than welcome to.
Thank you, dude. Yeah, now knowing that Connor is your co-host, man, I'll come on here and yap with you guys anytime, any fucking time, dude.
Right on.
Thank you so much, man. I needed this tonight. I had a great time. Thank you.
Good,
guys.
Man. I know. I was looking forward to it too, and I know Connor was as well. So. Right on. Well, everybody, make sure I have their links down in the description of the channel. Go follow the Stoned Mandalorian. If you haven't already subscribed to him, he does awesome Black Series reviews, Nanmu, Marvel, any type of figure stuff he does, and he does great work. Also, you're welcome, man. Also, follow Connor Colarusso down below. His link is in the channel below. In the description. He does amazing reviews as well. He's blowing up really fast. I think Connor surpassed both of us in subscribers. He's at like 820 now, and I think
Connor is blowing up.
Yeah, man. And Stoned is right on the trail behind him, and then I'm a little bit further behind, but we're all getting there.
We're all literally at
eventually.
The same. I feel like at the same.
Hey, man, we're on the same train, dude. And I am proud of. And it might sound like funky to say this, but like I'm proud of both you guys. I'm like. We all know how hard it is here on YouTube to get in the algorithm and to find your fan base. We've all talked about that before. So just like shout out to both you guys for doing y'all's content. You know, like Connor, between both you guys, honestly, dude, I don't mean to sound like a fucking brown noser, but like between your lore videos, Jacob, like you just really gain attraction. Your reviews are so like clear, concise, and to the point, organized thoughts, and you lay out everything that people need to know. Connor, your stuff is so raw and unedited and like informative, and I just love it. I love your passion, like your enthusiasm. I tell you every time, dude, your enthusiasm when you're looking at a figure, just like I want to keep hearing you talk about what you're talking about, whether it's a fucking knife or a dinosaur or whatever, dude. Like both of you guys are absolutely blowing up, whether it's your shorts, Jacob, or your dinosaur reviews, Connor. You guys are both killing it, and I'm thankful to be in the place where I am, not only because of you guys, but like of people in chat. It's y'all get us to this point where we're at. Like I'm thankful even more so if I had 2 subscribers that I met you 2 motherfuckers, because y'all are 2 of the most authentic guys in this entire collecting fucking community, man. Everything that I've seen lately in the past year and a half, just know that I'm appreciative for you 2 motherfuckers, man. Y'all are fucking awesome, and I will talk with y'all any fucking time, bro. Anytime.
Hell yeah. Dude, that's so amazing.
Thank you.
Dude, yeah, that's incredible, Stone. Thank you so much for saying that, man. It just means the world. I can't express myself anymore, so I'll just say thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Connor, look what Connor's got right there.
Sorry, I have this thing I have to take care of.
Yeah, is that an axolotl?
No, it's from Star Wars Outlaws, I guess.
Oh, yeah. That's so cute, dude.
It's weird.
It looks like an axolotl. Sorry, I asked a lot of questions.
It does look like
axolotl question. That's a good one.
You got that?
Nice.
Oh
man. My God.
This was awesome, guys. Hell yeah, dude.
Thank you guys again. Really appreciate you for your time. This won't be the last time you see us 3 on a stream again. So looking forward to the next time. You already know. And with that being said, I'm Jacob, aka Star Wars Collective. Follow me if you haven't already. Obviously, if you're watching this, you probably have.
You better subscribe to the fucking Star Wars Collective, goddammit.
God damn it, you heard that. So Thank you guys, everyone. We still got 7 people in here. Appreciate you. We'll see you next time on the Hyperspace Hangout for episode number 15. I got one video, one outro to play for you, and then we're done. So thank you, boys, again. Thank you, chat, again. Have a great one, everyone, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.